Hi all. How we doing today? How's it going, everybody? Let me put my phone in. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Okay, let's get it together. Hold on. Bear with me, everyone. It's micro readings day. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. It is micro reading day. Let me turn the sound off of this bad boy. There we go. So every time I get on here, my phone goes off. I did finally change the ringtone for my Christmas one, though. I did. Okay, let's get to it. Hi, Erica. Please hit the like button. Let's see who all's paid, shall we? We know Jessica and Marilyn did. Okay. But other people have paid too. Hazel paid. Okay. Oh, wait. Hazel paid twice. No. Yes. Hold on, y'all. Let me open it up a little bit more so I can see more. Yes, Hazel paid twice. So we're going to put Lilith down for 4. So Jessica for 2, MM for 2, Lilith for 4. So far, anyways. How's everybody doing out there today? How we doing? All right, let me take a drink. I have putting my jewelry on today. Erica, this bad boy is so heavy. Thank you very much. Let's see what to wear today. Probably the same ones I always wear. There it is. I'm like, where's my ring at? There we go. All right. Thank you. We're going to get to it. There's only one person here. Wow, that's weird. Can nobody see me? Oh, it's on member. Oh, my bad, y'all. Man, I'm having a hell of a day being in the right area. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Going for a ride. Shabam! There I am. I'm having a really hard day today. Erica! Oh my gosh. Erica, now you sent me somewhere else right before I got on here too when I saw it. You need to stop. It's very sweet. Don't get me wrong. Erica, thank you so much, my friend, for love and career. Okay. Wow. Thanks, Erica. I had to flip it over to public. I was on members, and when I was on members, I was on public this morning. It's been a crazy day already. Thank you. Thank you. Hi guys, here we are. I was on accidentally on the. I'm having a day today. Okay, I've been painting for like 3 days, and I'm tired, and my brain's fogged a little bit. Sending a tip. Love you, lady. Thank you, Erica. Very sweet. We're gonna get to it. This is Micro Readings Thursday. I do this every Thursday at noon Central Standard Time in the U.S. of A. So depending on where you're at and where you live at, adjust the time, right? Hi, another foolish mortal. Hello. Run to the post office. Oh, yeah, you know. I still got giveaways from months ago that I haven't gone to the... I need to really just do it. Force myself to go. I always feel bad because I always have like this giant thing of giveaways for the membership side. And these are from last year, or the end of last year. I still haven't sent out. All right, let's do it. Ready? So we do micro readings as $10 per question asked, okay? I've been doing it on Thursdays, I feel like for a million years. You can pay via PayPal, which is in the title of this live. Or you can pay here on Super Chat. If you go down where you type stuff in, right next to it is a little button with a $sign. You can pay there. But I will tell you this. If you're new here, don't forget to make sure it says live in one of these corners, okay? Because if it doesn't say live, this live has already happened, and I'm not live, so it's too late. And if you send me money via Super Chat, you can't get a refund. It goes straight to Google, straight to whatever, okay? If you send it via, PayPal, I can refund you, or we can hold it till next week. But just make sure, and not only make sure it says live in a corner, but look at the talking text, the live chat. If you come and you see red X's there, that means we're not taking any more. I only take so many a week. So come back next week, okay? Let's do it. So this is our list so far. Jessica for 2, MM for 2, Lilith for 4, and Erica for a career and a love reading, okay? It's just me. Hello, my friend. How are you? Let's get to it. We're going to begin with Jessica. Let me scroll down. Hold on. I know she paid for 2. There's the first one. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, they're right here. I got you, Jessica. This is for Sagittarius today, okay? Any questions, please ask the moderators. They are more than happy to help you. I don't look at things in between. While I'm doing readings, I look in between, okay? This is for Sagittarius. I dreamt Pisces and I can feel him. Okay. I dreamt Pisces. I think it means I dreamt about Pisces and I can feel him. But last time you said he would reach out in 6 days. It's been over a month. Something must have happened. Sometimes people, places, or things steps into somebody's path. And whether they choose to turn to look at that thing or person and away from you is their own free will. Okay? It's been a month. When will he reach out? I said that? 6 days? I said exactly 6 days. I didn't say the number 6. Ooh, 2 of Cups in reverse. The Hermit. The Sun doesn't sound like me. If I say a number, it usually says 6. 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, the 6th. Queen of Wands. 10 of Swords. He's upside down. Again, upside down. The Knight of Cups. Okay. King of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Yeah. When? Everybody always wants to know when. I wish I could give you an exact time and location. It doesn't really work that way. But the fact that the 2 of Cups comes out in reverse, something's happened where he's now in reverse. Not only here, but here. This is coming to make a love offer, but it's in reverse. This is being in a loving relationship and pledging to somebody, but it's in reverse, which means the opposite. He's been waylaid. The Hermit is a card of inner reflection, of keeping to yourself. The Sun is a card of happiness. The Queen of Wands is you. I think he's really thinking everything over, but the fact between you and him and what he really wants to do, I feel like he's waylaid somewhere. The next card's a Ten of Swords, which would talk about a painful ending. Sometimes when you do a reading for somebody that does not have a damn answer in hell about what they want to do, it's hard to read them. It's like he sees and finds happiness, the Sun, best card in the deck of tarot with you, but he's keeping it to himself. It's like, can I think about it, keep to myself? Sagittarius does make me happy. Don't know if I'm ready to pledge yet. Don't know if I want to give the big let's be together ever forever speech. Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Maybe suggesting or going towards another place, another path. Could be waylaid by an earth sign. I'll say that with the King of Pentacles. Sometimes, just like us, Source is always trying to teach us lessons. Sometimes we're waylaid by karmic soulmates, which is Sources like, listen, you're not ready. You're still selfish. You still don't think of others. You still are negative. So I'm going to throw this karmic soulmate in your path and see if you fall for it. If you fall for it, then they're going to rip your guts out so that you will learn a gnarly lesson that says, oh, I was distracted by something pretty and shiny. Don't be distracted by something pretty and shiny, because it's not always, all the glitters is not gold. And then they find the true, go, oh, I should have went back to Sagittarius. The fact that the Two Lovers cards comes out in reverse, they could have been distracted by somebody. Every day we get up and we make choices. The whole thing about reading or the church or God or Source is that you're in control of your destiny, and so is he. And sometimes we make good choices, and sometimes we make, I guess you'd call them bad choices. To me, it's a choice where you're going to learn a lesson in order to grow the hell up. He's been waylaid by somebody. I can't give you an exact time, my friend. It's not possible. Because, again, he's all up and down and all over the damn place. Being alone, don't want to talk to anybody, wants to be happy. Wants to have passion with Sagittarius, doesn't know if he wants to end it or not. Doesn't know if he wants to give an offer. Somebody else may come in and give him an offer that he thinks is going to be growing and good. Oh, maybe I should go on that path. Oh, maybe I shouldn't go on that path. Sometimes people just, they don't know what they want to do. But somebody stepped in and waylaid him in some way or another. That could have been being out at a bar and meeting somebody new. That could be an ex coming back and saying, hey, let's give it a try. That could be all the guys getting together and say, hey, why do you want to be, tied down? Why don't you just enjoy life? But something's waylaid him. It's not that he doesn't think about you, because we get this. There's him thinking about how happy he could be with Sagittarius, but we can't make him do something. It's not possible. Every day, Source, God, whatever it is you believe in, puts decisions at your feet. You're going to turn left and get coffee before you go to work and run into your soulmate, or are you going to go left because you got to get there and you're running late? Every choice makes a difference. There's some kind of choice that stepped in his way that waylaid him. Second question. Aquarius reached out a few months ago, and I responded, but he disappeared on me. Sounds like an Aquarius. He just said, hey, I saw you in the street. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. But that's an Aquarius, and they're not doing anything like intentionally. So here's the thing. People have a hard time understanding Aquarius because they're not playing any games. You see, we are now these days programmed to think everybody's playing a game. And Aquarians aren't like that, okay? They literally saw you in the street and said, oh, cool, I'll just say hi, hope they're doing well, with nothing behind it. You know what I'm saying? But let me continue reading. The second question, Aquarius reached out a few months ago, and I responded, but he disappeared on me. He just said, hey, I saw you in the street. I texted him and texted, it's an Aquarius, man. Because, again, you're talking to an air sign. who is not going to communicate if they don't want to and will communicate when they do want to. And nothing does he hate me now? No, he doesn't hate you now. I'll pull the cards, but no, doesn't hate you. Why would he contact you and say, hey, I saw you in the street, No. I text him in text and nothing. Here's, again, a thing about an air sign. If an air sign contacts you, they're really feeling you. I mean, I hate to say it like that because you can think, well, why didn't he do it again? Because they will, in their moment, contact somebody and say hi because it was nice to see you. But they're not, especially in Aquarius, isn't going to continue and continue and continue and continue. They don't need to. I know it's weird to understand, but Aquarius can be completely alone and be perfectly fine. But the fact that an Aquarius even reached out, especially a male Aquarius, and said, hey, I saw you in the street. That's like, ooh, I hope you're doing good, And that doesn't need to say anything else. It's just how they work. But let's ask. Does he hate me? Well, that's two questions. Does he hate me? And then it says, does he hate me? How does he feel? That's two questions. I'll try to mush it all into one. How does he feel? Let me read again. He texts me and I text him and text and nothing. Does he hate me? How does he feel about me right now at this moment? How does Aquarius feel about? Oh. Death. I don't think he hates you. Aquarians don't really hate people. The High Priestess. 3 of Cups. Aquarius don't really hate people. It's just they're done. They're done when they're done. 10 of Cups. I don't feel like he hates you at all. Not at all. Look at that. 2 of Cups. 4 of Cups. But there is a 10 of Swords here. It feels like either he feels that phase with you are done or it's done. But he has no ill will. We get the High Priestess, the 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups, which is like interesting. And then we get the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Cups with the 10 of Swords, which is interesting. This one pretty much says whatever happened before is over. Okay. Whether there was ill will, whether there was a fight, whether you both had a fight, whether you walked away, he walked away, whatever the hell happened, it's over. He's over it. That's, again, a different thing than most people. Aquarius is like, okay, I'm good. It's over now. There's no, I don't know how I can say it enough. There's no ill will. There's no hatred. There's no pissed offness. There's no vindictiveness. They're not crying. They're just like, it's over. That part's over. Whatever happened before, over. If you mistreated him or he mistreated you, as far as he is concerned, it's over. I do think that he would like to, I'm going to say this and you're not going to like it, probably be friends or be happy hanging out, be in a reunion in some way. I don't know if he's going to take the opportunity to be in a long-term relationship or anything, though, because I think he can see it and he'll think about the opportunity to do it with you. But in the end, I don't think he will. 10 of Swords. But does he hate you? No, I think there'll be an offer of friendship and stuff like that. But the key about an Aquarius when it comes to anybody ever wanting to be in a relationship with an Aquarius, and I'm going to say this and take it whichever way you want to, but Aquarius, you ever hear the old saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater? You ever hear that? It's an old saying. Well, Aquarius will throw the baby out with the bathwater. If there is an iota of drama, if there is an iota of chaos surrounding anything to do with you or anybody else, anybody that brings drama, or if they think they get a sniff that somebody may get upset and get pissy or whatever, they will. Now, I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm trying to explain to you how an Aquarius thinks. If for some strange reason he thinks getting back with you or attempting, if you ask him to, he thinks there's going to be drama, he'll throw the whole damn baby and bathwater out and he'll be gone. But I feel like he thinks at some point you'll run into each other again and be friendly. And he's good with that. And the possibility of maybe getting into some is there, but I don't think it'll happen. Sorry. A lot of stuff has changed in 2024. A lot of people closed things out last year. A lot of people that went through a lot of chaos and a lot of lessons last year have graduated vibrationally upward, and their paths have changed in 2024. So that's your reading, my friend. I hope it helps. Okay. There's a lot of times I do readings and people get really pissed off about what I tell them, but it is what it is. I can't change what source shows me. The other one, he's waylaid. He's let somebody waylay him. That's his fault, not yours, and not mine, and not sources. Free will, my friends. Free will. All right. All right. Up next is it's Marilyn. Hope that helps. Let me go back to the live screen. Oh, hey, Paula. Oh, everybody. Okay, hold on. Let me see who all's paid before I continue to the next person. Okay. Let's see. So we got Kim for one, Paolo for one, Paolo for one. Is that it? Kim and Paolo for one and Jessica for another. Kim and Paolo one. A Sagittarius, but I'm gonna put Sag with Jessica. Here's the thing about getting a tarot reading. I can tell you what's happening right now in that moment in time, but somebody can be waylaid, and if they, I'm trying to say this in a nice way, if they're silly enough, I was going to say stupid enough, but if they're silly enough to let somebody or something waylay them from you, if you're supposed to be in a relationship, there's nothing we can do. I can remember back at the beginning of time, when I started out on Facebook, one of the things I used to say a lot was, we cannot control outside influences. Somebody can be like headed in a direct line for you. I can see you, right? And then somebody steps in right in their path and goes, well, hi there, handsome. Waylaid. If they're not vibrationally high enough to go, oh, this is a distraction, and walk around. So, okay. Sorry. Everybody makes their own decisions. I tell people all the time, destiny and source lays destiny at our feet every damn day of our lives. We choose whether we're going to take it or not. Some people just can't see it. Some people have more growing up to do. All right, Marilyn, here we go. But we need to go back and find that question you asked when I said 6 days. If I said 6 days or if I said the number 6. Because usually if I say a number, I say it could be 6 minutes, 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, a 6 month. If I was insistent, then something should have happened by the 6th day. If it didn't, he got waylaid. Okay? All right, here we go for Marilyn. Hello, hi. Hello, Teresa. The energy has been so weird at work. Aquarius has changed his whole shift around, and he's working hours I know he doesn't like. Sounds about right for an Aquarius that doesn't want to deal with anything. I can't tell if he's doing this to avoid the other woman. I mentioned before, the one who is acting possessive, envious, and obsessive with him. Ever since he started dealing with her, he's been pushing me and another friend away. I think I've been picking up on his energy because I feel a wave of sadness and regret. I feel like the whole situation with the other woman turned really bad. I feel like it probably has too. What happened between him and the other woman? Oh, man, I was thinking Pisces. Don't ask me why. Probably because of that last question, but it was still sticking in my mind. This is the Queen of Cups, really putting his lid over his cup. Just because he's not a water sign doesn't mean anything. Because truthfully, the minor arcana is about actions to be taken. And the major arcana is direct messages from source, right? But this is him going inward, putting a cup on himself and going, I'm not making any sudden movements. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not doing anything. I'm keeping myself and I'm thinking about it. But we're talking about him and this woman, what happened. He put his lid on his emotions in regards to her. Put his lid on the emotions, like I'm withdrawing myself and putting my lid on it. You're not going to get any more information out of me. Oh, he's trying to survive. Wow. Nine of Swords. Trying to move on. I feel like he feels like he has to get away from it. Ooh. He has to move out of it to survive it. That's why he's put himself in a different time frame. He's literally withdrawing himself from the situation. It's the only way he can find happiness. Interesting. Yeah, he sees her for who she is. He's an Aquarius after all. Wants nothing to do with anybody right now. Seven of Cups in reverse. Holding himself back. Wrestling with it. Ooh. Being the leader. Wow. So the question is, what happened between him and that woman? He withdrew. Yeah. He recognized her for who she was. He's just removing himself. We're talking about dealing with people in the pace of business. It's not like we're out in the everyday world, in the personal world going, listen, you're annoying. Get away from me. You are an annoying busybody all up in my business. And I'm going to break that nose off if you don't get out of my business. You can't do that. So there are some people in this world that are really good about manipulating the system in workplace. I didn't do this my whole life like this. I was just a regular person and did this stuff, on weekends for friends and people. I worked in the corporate structure. I've been around, okay? You have to handle things in a very specific way because you don't want to get sued for harassment or this, that, or the other. So what did he do? He did the smartest thing, and Aquarius, who is the smartest sign, knows to do. He withdrew himself from the situation, from her, because that's what the question is about. He's like, okay, I'm not showing any more attention, putting the lid on the cup, withdrawing so I can survive and move on. I can only be happy if I'm away from her. The question was, what happened between him and the other woman? He exiled himself to get away from her. He doesn't want to look at anybody right now. He's holding himself back, okay, because he's trying to wrestle his way out of the situation to continue to be the leader. I think he's waiting for her to mess up. Not interested at all. Saw her for who she was and retreated. That's not a cowardice thing to do. It's a smart thing to do in regards to something like this happening in a work situation. Does Aquarius regret the way he's treated me because of her? Thank you, Teresa. I'll be in school. Yes. Look, that's a card of justice. He does. He knows that he breadcrumbed you. Like he only showed you attention when he felt like it. And now he's trying to give you justice. The answer is yes. Again. Ooh, he's burdened by it even. Look at that. 10 of Wands. Keep doing what you're doing. Look, justice again. Yeah. I think he's going to try to... It's almost like he withdrew himself until she hangs herself with the rope that she keeps giving to herself. And then he can come back in like he was before. The Emperor. The answer is yes. Look at that. He's definitely trying to make this all happen and for it all work out. Man. But right now he's staying quiet and calm and to himself. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. The answer is yes. Yeah. It can be very sticky situation when it all is happening at work. Okay? All right. Definitely, my friend. That's your reading. Let's see if anybody else paid. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Lilith. Let me see if anybody else paying. Hold on. Oh, try Casp. You're after Jessica Sagittarius, okay? Okay, Lilith, you had like 4 questions or something, I think. Yeah. All right. For Lilith. I rent the house that I live in. I rent the house I live in, which my boss is my landlord. He wants to sell it because the taxes are high. And he's interested in the house next to me. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Let me read this again. Why does he want to sell it if the taxes are high and then buy another house? That doesn't make any sense. Let me just read it again. I rent the house I live in, which my boss is my landlord. He wants to sell it because the taxes are high and he's interested in the house next to me. So, well, that's my phone. So, what's the meaning of this dream with my boss, me and Pisces living in his luxury home? What's the meaning of this dream with my boss and Pisces? What's this dream meaning of the... Hold on just a second, okay? Let me get it together, all right? What's the meaning of this dream with my boss, me? And, oh, all 3 of you living in his luxury home. That's weird. I get the name Darius in my head. Anybody hasn't had a personal reading? I don't do initials. Initials are bullshit. Okay. I get names only. I don't care if you know Darius or not, but all of a sudden it just pops right in there, like Dariuss. Write it down. 4 swords. 5 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Huh. 5 of Pentacles. Judgment. The Hierophant and the Magician. Wow. You doing the mojo, girl? It almost feels like... It almost feels like an offer from the boss where you can rest and there won't be any bad luck. It's like he comes forward, you making an offer in regards to living together or moving in the house or whatever. It's like a way out. It's like he gives you a way out where you'll be happy. You won't lose anything. And where you can rest and not be stressed about it. It's almost like he gives you a way out. Either you take it and it's all good, or you end up homeless. 5 of Pentacles. But in the end, judgment with the institution, which be the person that owns the property in manifestation. It's weird because maybe that's a solution. Y'all living together until he sells that house. I don't know. It's very weird. Like, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. So if you're wondering if it's a bad thing, it's not. It's like he comes up with, he, she, they come up with some kind of solution where it works out for all 3 of you in a weird way. That way he can do what he wants to do for the house, and then with the house next door to it, it all works out. It's like sources. So if you're wanting to, if you've been manifesting and lighting candles saying, okay, make the situation worse out with the house and everything, this is going to be the solution. Like the 3 of you together in something. Okay, you can live in this house until this house is sold, and then we'll go from there. It's like a concerted group effort. That's what the dream is about. It's like that in the dream. It's like that in the card. There's some kind of solution that is found out between all 3 of you that works out. It may annoy you, but in the end, it all works out. The fact that he's going above and beyond, I think, is awesome too, to try to make it all work out for you. Or he or she, I don't even know what sex they are, but anyway, let me see if you're saying anything. Hold on. Interesting name, and yes, I will write it down. Yeah. Now, y'all realize, right? Because people like to take everything I say so literally, that if I give you a name, it doesn't mean the love of your life is going to be named Darius. It means it's what I like to refer to as a catalyst. There's somebody coming in your life, or a place that's named Darius's, or Darius Bar and Grill, or Darius Street, or a boat you're going to get on. This is called Darius something, or there's something with that name that's coming into your life that's a catalyst. It makes something happen. It's always good. Could be a new friend. Could be a baby's name. It could be anything. Everybody always wants to take everything so effing literally, okay? You got to pay attention. The only way you catch these things is if your mind is open to see it all around you, right? Most of the time, people aren't going to, Source isn't going to put a big sign up and neon light on your street saying, Darius is the name of, the blah, 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 blah. Don't miss it. We got to pay attention to the signs. I know that you do, Lilith. I'm just trying to make a point because everybody takes everything so literally. If everything was always written down in black and white, then none of this would be happening. Okay? The point is we learn lessons and we see the signs, and those of us that learn lessons and see the signs find the way. Okay? You know that just as well as I do. All right? Probably he will offer to me. Oh, yeah. So it's like, that makes sense. I'm telling you, it's like as a group, you all figure it out. That's what it feels like. It's what it really feels like, Lilith. All right. Sorry. I got off track there. All right. So, by the way, they both... Oh, what's the message behind me dreaming with my miserable sister and her son? By the way, they both are in the... Oh, I'm not going to say that out loud. Also in the dream, I saw a lot of paranormal things, but at the end of the dream, I saw huge rats. That's weird because I've been dreaming about rats, girl. We know what that means. Dream, I saw huge rats that at first I was scared. They wanted to bite me, but the rats, all they wanted to do is to be near me or on top of me. They were kind to me. Oh, they're probably some kind of familiar. What's the message behind me dreaming with... I'm going to say about my miserable sister and her son. Four of Wands. Oh, man. Every time I pull about them, I get the same thing. It's like they're trying to trick you into thinking that it's all good, and it's not. It's like, oh, we all get together. Let's just work it all out. Here's my offer. I really want to be better, Sagittarius. Again, I really want it all to work out. The reunion's not a real reunion. 3 of Cups in reverse. It's false. It's like a third-party card, right? Probably being her son, Death in the end. The Hermit. I wouldn't believe anything they ever said. I wouldn't. Ooh, you get the Knight of Swords and the Sun in reverse. There's you. I feel like it's all bullshit, okay? I feel like every time I do reading with you at all, anything that has to do with her, it's all bullshit. It's like, again, one of those false people that say, oh, I want it all to work out, but in their mind, they got evil plans swirling around in there. Oh, let's get her guard down so I can come in and, gut punch her when she's not looking. It's just her way of weaseling into your brain and working on your brain. You got to quit allowing it to happen. I know. You're like, how can you quit allowing dreams? Because you can say no before you go to sleep. Unless you really want to see them come and say the same stuff, because that's what it feels like. Like every time you shut them down in one area, they come back. You ever see those TV movies where it's like the deep dark of night, the vampire turns into the fog, okay? And they come into the window at nighttime, It's like, oh, she cut this tentacle off, so I'm going to weasel this tentacle in and see if I can get her to change her mind this way. And then then you slice that tentacle off. It's a constant battle. do what you got to do in your house so she can't come into your mind. I mean, unless you want to do it, and unless you want to deal with her in your sleep, it's just her trying to weasel her way in like a rat. I know you said they're your friends, but if you look at mice and rats in any way, in tarot or anything, oracle or anything like that, mice are literally chewing down the house around you. Sometimes they can appear as your friend and cute and all that good stuff. But truthfully, underneath your feet and the floorboards, they're nibbling away at your home. Let's see. It's just another way for her to get into you. It's all it is. It's just another way. Not just the rats. I mean, just, in general. Where's the other one at? Here we go. Whoop, got to log back in. Probably he will offer. Okay. Another foolish mortal. I just bought a shirt with "Be kind" on it. Maybe that helps to wake some people up. All right, so hold on, I gotta go back. Oh gosh, my demented, miserable, evil sister is investigating my mom's past because now she thinks my father is not her father. So there are some people in this life that will for always and ever be this way. It's not even that they want to change. They don't. They just want to live this way. So number one, why or what's the purpose of her doing this to my mother? Because she wants to cause freaking chaos. She sounds like an energy vampire. She sounds like she continuously just wants to make everybody miserable. She thrives in it. Have you ever heard anybody talk about they're not happy unless they're thriving in drama? That's who this person is. But let's find out. Why or what's the purpose for her doing this to my mom? The devil in reverse. Again, she acts like she's fine, but she's not. The Lovers, Gemini. She must be miserable. Two of Pentacles. I think she just hates the fact that she can't get to you guys. The Taurus card, Hierophant. I've known quite a few people like that in my life. There's you, the King of Swords. Death. The Fool. King of Wands. It's her, right? And your mom. There are some people that don't like to see anybody happy. They're miserable human beings, and therefore they want everybody else to be miserable too. They get on Facebook and look at everybody being happy and joyful, and it pisses them off. They want them to all go down into burning flames, okay? It's just who she is. The Devil, it's in reverse. Again, makes me feel like it's not truthful. It's like she wants to appear to not be toxic anymore. The Devil in reverse. But I don't believe it. It's like, oh, let's come together. Let's just row with it. Let's commit back. Now, she's not saying that in her head. It may be what she's telling people to get back to you or your mother or whatever. I know that you said she's trying she's just trying to cause effing chaos because she doesn't want you to be happy. Is it true? No. Does she know it's not true? Yes. Is she just trying to cause chaos to upset your mother and you? Yes. Is she feeding off that energy? Yes. Is she happy if you're unhappy, if your mother's unhappy, miserable? Yes. Why is she this miserable? I don't know. She's the only one that can answer that. And odds are she can't even answer it because she doesn't know why. She wants like happiness and commitment and being on top of the world and you starting a new life and your mother starting. She wants it all to die. Somewhere, I think in her psyche, she thinks that she's been wronged. I'm not saying she was. I'm saying that's what she thinks. In some way, shape, or form, there's a part of her that believes that she didn't get the same amount of love as you did, that she didn't get the time, that she hasn't been as lucky, she didn't have as many opportunities, so the family didn't love her. it's all rooted in that somehow. But that's her way of thinking. That's not what happened. I mean, you'd have two different people growing up in the same household, and one is vicious and the other one is happy. And that is how we choose to live our lives. We choose how to live our lives. What message Cesar needs to tell me about him working with me? Okay, hold on. Let me go back in here. Hey, Nadasa. Hey, Manuela. What does Cesar want you to know about working with him? Let's find out. Some people are just not happy unless they're continuously causing chaos and pissing people off and upsetting them, and that they know that whoever it is that they're upsetting is sick to their stomach and miserable and sleepless nights and stress and anxiety. It gives them like a high. Oh, she'll always be a dark, dramatic person. Yeah. I just never talk to her again and cut her off and never speak to her again. But that's just me. You do what you want. Seven of Pentacles definitely wants to work. He's working on that side too. This is sometimes about money. Pentacles are about money, our prosperity, growth. It's like he wants you to grow your gift. He's working on the other side, giving you all the seeds to plant to make it grow. Okay. Queen of Cups. The great manifester. Yeah, he's doing everything. He's going to approach you in many different ways. This is when I talk to you about you need to start talking to him directly, because there's going to come a point, and I can feel it coming, where he will refuse to show me anything anymore because it should be between you and him. And I think it's getting close to that, because he's definitely getting stronger with the Seven of Pentacles card here. Talks about growing as intermingling individuals and spiritual individuals together, for you to touch into your emotional state and take the lid off of it a little bit more so that you can grow and gain really your amount of powers, because you're growing more and more every day. Got to sometimes let your emotions come out more to make it grow even more. Does that make sense to you? You know which way you're supposed to go. He doesn't have to tell you. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Just go with what you feel. Go with the flow. Okay? Ooh, like the old way of you is going to end soon. Ten of Swords. This is a good thing. Ooh, happiness, the sun. Enlightenment. Don't forget the sun's also about enlightenment and moving forward with it. Ooh, the world after that. Yeah. I think it's about time that it's just you and him. Because it says he's planting all the seeds for your co-mingling, for your gift, with him working on the side. He's been doing it this whole time. But he does talk about lifting the lid off your emotions for. Now, I know, maybe you're going to tell me you do that already. I hear that a lot. When I tell people the answer to what they ask me, I hear people say, but I do that already. But you are a Gemini. I know I'm a Gemini too, right? And we can hide our emotion and not like it. We don't like to get things churned up. We have a plan. We know who we are. We intellectually are clear. But it's like you have to tap into that deep emotion and get stirred up a little bit for it to grow and your manifestations to get even stronger. And they will. The Two of Swords, the decisions made. Two of Pentacles. It's like you've gone with the flow up to a point. But now it's more of letting that ending and just the direct contact between the two of you, you being enlightened, you vibrationally leveling up enough to be able to hear and see everything that he wants you to hear and see. And then you move forward. And not only that, it's a new time in your life spiritually, a new season, remember? The World card. I think that he wants you to know that he's got everything in place over there and you're leveling up. Now it's time just to be for you two, which I knew was going to happen. There comes a point when you have a spirit guide that the third man gets cut out. I'm the third man here. For a spirit guide, it should be direct communication between the two of you. because the majority of the time, a spirit guide won't even look at me. They just soon spit at me than look at me, because I got nothing to do with it. It's supposed to be completely from you to them. And sometimes I can help in the very beginning, but then that relationship grows and gets closer and closer, and you feel him more, he feels you more, you see more of his signs, you start leveling up, and it's strictly between you two. But he does talk about opening the emotions up a little more. It's like you may be holding the emotions back. Sometimes when our gifts are getting bigger and bigger, we have to churn up all 4 of the elements equally so, in order to be more powerful. That's what I got for you, girl. That was crazy good. I like it. I like it. You're on the right path at the right time. Uh-oh, she asked 2 more. I'm going to have to put you at the end, girl. I'll follow these 2 up at the end, okay? All right, let me put Lilith for 2 more. Thanks, friend. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, let me make sure nobody else. Hold on, guys. Okay, Debbie is after Lilith the next time for 2. Nadasa for 1. And Fitzson, thank you. For 1, thank you. I don't know what money that is. Does anybody know if that is the euro or what that is, to make sure we're at the right amount? Can somebody check that for me? I don't remember. Sorry, I suck that way. We'll take a couple more readings, then we're going to put a cap on it, okay? So get them in while you can. Yes, no worries. Yeah, because let me tell you, your Lilith, your relationship is going to grow tenfold when it's just you 2. There's not a third energy in between. It's just 2 energies coming together and it really getting big. I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you. I really am. We're not going to get a direct message from them every time you talk to a spirit guide. Just doesn't work that way. But you'll get an answer. You'll see it. You'll hear it. You'll run into somebody. You'll see a sign, a bird, or whatever. Because they never tell us the exact answer to anything we say all the time. There's always something else in it, or they steer you away from it because you're not supposed to know. A lot of people get mad at me because they're like, but you're not answering me. Well, then you're not supposed to know yet. It's not time. There are times when I'm trying to schedule a damn appointment and I can't get it scheduled for 3 weeks. I miss one, they miss one, and they're like, what's the deal? I'm like, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Okay. Thank you, Lilith, my friend. I'm going to come back at you. Okay. Thanks, Erica. I know what that is, but what is it? Is it, I know what I see what the sign is, but is that a euro? Because if it's a euro, we're all good. I don't know what 10,76 and that is. I don't know. And you say that's then 10 whatever. I don't know what that means either. It says it's $9.29 in euros. Yeah. So it's not quite $10. Sorry. Gonna have to send I don't know how to measure it out, Fitzson. I don't know. But if I give it to you less than $10, I make everybody else pay $10. I mean, I know it's only 70 cents less. It's not fair for everybody else. Sorry. Can you send? I don't know how to even measure it. I'm sorry. If you can send the equivalent and add it up from $9.29 to 10 American dollars with whatever it is in euros, then we're good to go. I cannot refund it through Google. That is why I said 10. Oh, you mean, oh, thanks, Manuela. So Fitzson should have paid 10.76 euros to equal $10 here. Thank you. Clueless. I'm clueless. Okay. Never been out of the country. Yes. I'm a babe in the woods. Thank you for letting me know, Manuel. All right, let's do it. Woo! That metal straw, y'all. All right, Erica. Erica, Kim, Paula, Sagittarius / Jessica, TriCast, Lilith, Deb, Nadasa, Fitzson. We're going to put a question mark. Hopefully it'll add like 76 euro. Or 0.76 euro. Thanks, Erica. Thanks, Manuel. We got Manuel. She's taking care of us here. All right, so if you're anything like me, Manuela, I we were talking about it earlier. I talk text all the time because my nails won't let me type. And my daughter and my son are always giving me a hard way to go. They're like, it's like trying to decode something because of the spell check. Okay? Oh, got you, Manuela. Thank you. We'll see what Fitzson does, okay? All right. Erica wanted one for love. Well, let's do career first for Erica. Let me check. I'm going to let 2 more come in for payment for readings. If any, and then we're going to close it. Okay? Right now, we still have 2 openings left. Wait, it's thinking. Yeah, 2 openings left, y'all. Thank you. Easy for you, and then us over here going, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what the equivalent is in euros, so thank you. Thanks, Manuela. All right. For a reading for Erica for, well, let me go back to the very beginning. I know it was career, but was there a specific thing you said? Nope, general. Okay. General for Erica for career, then we'll do love. Stop popping in. There we go. Death. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups. The Hierophant in reverse. What's going on, girl? Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the King of Swords. Ooh, the Reunion card in reverse. Interesting. They may be talking to you soon about things. And what I mean, they may be talking to you about what you need to do to stay there. Death followed by a page in reverse and a page in the upright is like a pro and a con. So to me, it's like getting an employee review and going, all this has happened, which we don't like while you're here. But then this has happened, which we do like while you're here. But so you need to level it out and fix this that we don't like in order to stay. And then they give you an offer. Okay? They're going to be crystal clear about it. They may say, and I hate to say it, Erica, they may say if it doesn't get fixed, there will be no staying. I got to tell you what I see, my friend. So I would make a concerted effort to do what they say. You may already know what it is and make a concerted effort for it to get better. I can't see it any other way when we have death as the crowning card. Don't do that anymore. Trampling the past cycle underneath the hooves. It's like, okay, quit doing that. Quit missing so many days. Quit, you know what I mean? Do something like that. And then it'll all be fine. I mean, this is just an example. I'm just saying, I feel like you may get an ultimatum at some point. When we're sick, we're sick. When we're this, we're this. When we're that, we're that. I totally get that. And they should too, but some employers don't. I think that when it comes to your work, they love you, but there's something they don't like that you need to change. It blows, especially if it's dealing with sickness and illness and stuff like that, because you can't help what's happening with you. But you know, bosses, they don't give two poops about if you're sick, if you have an accident, if your car breaks. They don't care. They don't care. All they care about is you showing up for work. But I would also say if you're really sick, don't go. So it's going to be you figuring it out. Okay, for love, please. Strength in reverse. Well, what's going on? Again. Ace of Swords in reverse. That's better. Wheel of Fortune. The Star card. King of Pentacles. Wow. That's good. You may be having a rough time now, but it's going to get a lot better. Knight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. What is going on? Knight of Swords. Strength card reverse. Well, the Strength card is a strong bond and everything, but it's also a card of struggle. And that's what I see here. Crowning card is struggle. And the Knight of Swords is a lot of communication. It is a card of stalking. It's a card of a lot of online chitter chatter. Struggling with something. Oh my God, it's the neighbors. The neighbors and their trash cans, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I can go out any time of day and they're like rearranging their trash can. It drives me crazy. Anyway, they're very nice though. There may come a point, Erica, where there's like a fight. Are we going to start anew or are we not going to start anew? I think there's a very good possibility. Wish fulfillment, Wheel of Fortune, very good. Every relationship goes through ups and downs. Everyone. I don't give a poop if you're with your soulmate, your twin flame, or whatever. We're human beings, people. None of us are perfect, okay? I live with two people that don't know how to put the seat down in the toilet, all right? Okay? But I think it could very well work out and be the whole marriage thing. The problem is this, which is like, there's also a possibility of being single again. Only you can decide if you want to stay. Only you and your person can decide if you both want to stay or if one of you wants to go. But I can tell you this, the probability that could be a very long-lasting, wonderful relationship is high, okay? There is no perfect relationship. I know everybody wants to believe that there is, but we would have to be angels for it to be a perfect relationship. And we aren't no angels, people. We are human beings, flawed in all our loveliness. All of us. And we learn, hopefully, and we grasp those learning, both sides, you and them. And we meld it all together and we do the best two human beings can be, which can be lovely. If we both really try. I think there's been a struggle. I think there's been a lot of in and out and up and down and chitter chatter and stuff like that. That could have been interference. But I think it has a really good possibility of working out. But only you can choose if you're going to stay or go. Only you can. I think your person's going to stay. I don't know if you are. LOL. Yes, understandable. I see why they have to do what they have to do too. Yeah. All right, that's your reading, Erica. Up next is Kim, then Paula, Jessica for Sagittarius, Tri-Cast, Lilith, Debbie, Nadasa, and Pitsun. Okay, you're welcome. I know everybody wants to think that there's this great, perfect love out there, and there is. But it's flawed, just like we're flawed. Nobody is perfect. I mean, again, everybody has said, oh, you're going to, there are soulmates and it can be lovely and warm and caring and a best friend and someone to lay your head down next to tonight and a partner in this life. But if you think that person is never going to forget to put the toilet seat down or put the lid back on the toothpaste or forget to put gas in the car, you are sorely mistaken. Okay? I was doing LOL about the trash cans. Oh, I don't know what it is about them and their trash cans, but good Lord. It is trash day, so they're taking them out, I'm sure. But all right, up next is, let me see if anybody else paid, is Kim. Okay, let me check PayPal. I'm going to take 2 more, and that's all I'm going to take. Hold on. Oh, okay. Truth. Hey, Brenda, happy Thursday. Long time no see, my friend. I'm happy to see ya. Advice about spirit for Kim. All righty. Thank you, Erica. Advice about spirit for Kim, please. I'm going to go like that. I'm going to pull it. Ooh. 6 of Cups. 3 of Cups. The Devil. 10 of Cups. Oh, I see what's happening. King of Wands. Man. Death. 8 of Pentacles. Don't worry, it'll all work out. And the Star card. Woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Kim, this is crazy. And you're probably going to be really teetoed when I say all this. Are you ready? All right. Here's the thing. 6 of Cups is about the past. Does it have to be an ex? F no. It could be an old friend you just aren't talking to anymore, a family member you're not talking to anymore. But it's like there's a reunion. It could be an ex. Please don't take that. Everybody's so mad when I say that. Say no then. What do you mean me to tell you? Okay? But I feel like there's like a person from your past that meant a lot to you. I don't necessarily think they're an ex. I could be somebody that was like a sister, a brother, a friend, somebody you were close to, that there will be a reunion. There was some kind of break, the Devil. Some kind of codependency that broke it. It's almost like Source is trying to tell you, open up for everybody. You could get your old friend back. It's like sometimes people need forgiveness. And you don't have to forgive them, but somebody desperately needs forgiveness. Somebody that could have treated you badly and really hurt your feelings, and now the universe has crushed them, and they're like, oh my gosh, when I was in high school, I was really big about I was a hood, okay? That's what my mom called me. I was a hood. But I was really big about sticking up for the underdog. Really big about it. I didn't let people pick on people around me. I'd pick on the people that were picking on the people. Yeah, I would. But there was one particular person I went to school with, and the day I graduated, I said, well, good luck. You've made my life miserable, and I'm never going to talk to you again. I wish you all the best luck in the world. I didn't talk to him for 25 years, and then they contacted me after Facebook was a thing. And I'm like, they wanted to talk to me. I'm like, okay. So I went and talked to this person, and they said, I know I treated you really, really bad, bullied you and all the stuff. And I was a big girl. I didn't bully easily, okay, in high school. But I just want to say I'm sorry. And then they told me all the stuff that was being done to them in their life during that time. And I forgave. So sometimes we have to give the people that's done us wrong. We don't have to, but hopefully we choose to give forgiveness, because we don't know, even though they made our life hard, even though they treated us badly, sometimes we don't know what they're going through in their own personal life. But if they have the guts to come forward and tell you and say, I'm sorry, why not say, okay, I accept your apology? It turns you into a leader. It's death to the past pain. It's happiness. It's all working out and it's destiny. You may have wished before that a wall would have worked out, and now it will. 5 years later, 10 years later, a year later, 15 years later. It's a very good reading, my friend. Very good. That's your reading. Definitely awesome. Definitely. I love that reading. Are you kidding me? That's a freaking awesome reading. That's your reading. Paola, you're next. That's awesome. You're welcome. Yeah, I was a hooligan, my mom told me, but I never picked on people. If I ever picked on somebody, it was somebody that was picking on somebody. And I'm like, oh, you want to pick on somebody? How about you pick on somebody your own size? How about that? That's how I was. So, and I shouldn't have been that way, but I was. Like I've told my members before, I've had people I've been out of school for 40 years this year. And I've had people contact me on Facebook over the years and say, thank you for sticking up for me in high school and all that stuff. It's an awesome reading, Kim. It's an awesome reading. All right, Pally, you're next. Let's see if anybody else paid. Hold on. Whoops, it logged me out, y'all. Nope, not yet. Okay. I'm just going to go back to Paola. Sorry, guys. Why are my two exes still trying to contact me? They probably learned a lesson and need to close it out, just like what I was talking about with Kim. But let's find out what the cards say. Why are Paola's two exes still trying to contact her? Oh, the Hierophant. Oh, my goodness. That's Taurus. Oh! 4 coins. Trying to cling to you still. 8 of Wands in reverse, which means you won't have movement forward with them. I mean, we're putting 2 people in the same category, but in one pull. Ooh, the Hermit. We got the Hermit and Taurus here. The High Priestess in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh! 7 of Pentacles and the 1111 card. That's them contacting you. It's interesting. The Hierophant is the marriage card or the commitment card. It's also a card of Taurus. It's weird because it feels like, and I don't know who's who because we got 2 people in one question, okay? But it feels like they're trying to cling to how it used to feel like when they talked to you, when they were with you or spoke to you before. There are times in our lives when we're looking back at the good old days and we may be having a hard time in life now. I'm like, man, life is so good when Paola was in my life. Is one of them married or getting married? I mean, neither one will go anywhere. But one of them is going to tell you a truth that they didn't tell you back then. It may be the reason why they're an ex, because they didn't tell you something. It's like one's going to tell you something you never knew, and the other one is either married and unhappy or getting married, and for some reason wants to talk to you one time before they do, whether they've told you or not. Just because they haven't told you they'll get married doesn't mean they aren't married or getting married. They're probably going to tell you nobody's felt like anything but like you before, which is true. I'm telling you, I feel like either one's married and not happy and thinks back at how good it felt to be with you and they want that feeling again. And the other one is going to finally cough something up. You know what I mean? Like finally tell you something. If they broke up with you, whatever, however it happened, there was a reason why that they never told you. Probably they were embarrassed and they've grown. So they kind of want, it's like, you know how in Alcoholic Anonymous, you have to go back and apologize to somebody, that's a step program, right? It's like something like that. Like they want to tell you what it was really like back then, what was really going on. Kind of like the one I just did for Kim. Does that make sense? But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay. This is what I was talking about earlier. And like I say, a lot of times when I'm doing a reading, so I'm like, an ex is coming back and everybody gets so mad at me. And I'm like, you don't have to take them back. I didn't say you're taking them back. I said an ex is coming back. You can say no, right? But one of the things I really pointed to earlier in a reading was that we talk a lot in the spiritual community about learning our lessons so we can fully evolve spiritually to the right place in our life to find that happiness and, you know, all that good stuff. And we have to learn tough lessons to do that. And people teach us lessons all the time. What we don't want, karmic lessons. Well, guess what? We teach people lessons too. So this is you teaching them a lesson. Why? Because this card, remember I said neither one's going anywhere? When I pulled this card, I said, oh, neither one's going anywhere. It's not moving forward with either one of them. This is the moving forward card in reverse. You saying no and having either completely ignoring them or having a talk and saying no or whatever closes that chapter. And not that it's not closed for you already. I'm sure it is. But for them, it's a lesson that they need to learn. Because just like people teach us lessons, we're here to teach others lessons. It's not all about us all the time. It's also about doing our spiritual duty to people that enter our lives, even though they're not the ones we're supposed to end up with. You be the one to say, no, I'm not interested. Go back to your wife. And he's, okay. No, you were like this because you were going through an addiction and they're apologizing. And you're like, okay, I forgive you. That's their lesson learned. That's why people return to our lives, because we have to give them closure just like people give us closure, hopefully. That's your reading. That's your reading, dear friend. A lot of stuff like that going on right now, I feel. Things are weird in the universe, people. Weirder than I felt in quite some time with Aquarius and Pluto and now Mars and all that stuff. It's crazy. That's your reading, Paula. One does drink. Oh, well, that may be it. It's kind of what I felt. So that one may be it. Maybe just needs to apologize. Yeah, I've got 2 openings left. $10 a question. You can pay here on the super chat, and make sure you type your question in here, or you can go to PayPal, Brenda, in the title, and go over there and pay the $10. And make sure you type your question in though. So if you're not here, like if you got to go do something, I can. I got openings for 2 more, so $10 a question. So if you're not here, then I know what your question is. Okay. Thanks, girl. Just because. This is micro readings just because, so it's $10 per question, okay? Thank you for coming by, though, okay? I do regular readings for all the signs Monday through Thursday. I release 3 on Monday, 3 on Tuesday, 3 on Thursday, 3 on Friday, so you can always check those out if you can't afford to get a micro reading, okay? You're welcome, Paula. All right, up next is Jessica for Sagittarius. Let's go back. Let's see if anybody else paid. Hold on. Yeah. Somebody's talking about the solar storms and flares out there, and that's why the internet is blowing right now. Literally, it blows. What's going to happen between Sag and Pisces? This is for Jessica / Sagittarius. Okay, Brenda. Hey, Sue. I've got 1 opening left today. Micro readings are always on Thursdays. It's been on Thursdays for, it feels like a million years now. Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. So you have to equate that to where you live. In the U.S., by the way, because I have people follow me all over the world. So if you're on the East Coast in the U.S., it would be 1 p.m. on Thursdays. If you're in Central Standard Time in the U.S., it would be noon on Thursdays. If you're in Mountain Time in the U.S., it would be 11 a.m. on Thursdays. And if you're at Pacific Time, it would be 10 a.m. on Thursdays. Okay? KK! Okay, we're going to start closing them up. Start putting the red X's up, please. I'm going to go check and make sure Brenda. I was going to take 2 more, and oh, Nancy. Nancy snuck in there. I want to write down a Kiki. I don't know if that's if Nancy's Brenda, but we'll see if that happens. Nancy paid for 3, Kiki paid for 1. So we're going to close. Everybody, please start putting up red X's. Oh my gosh, Marcella put in 1. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm going to wait and see if Brenda comes through since she asked and said she was going over, or if Nancy is Brenda. I don't know. You never know, okay? You never know. Everybody's got different handles. Yeah, you can go ahead and super chat it just because, but make sure you type in your question. And it's probably going to be a while because I got a list. But don't worry, if you got to go do stuff, I timestamp everything, but I can't timestamp while I'm taping live. It's just, we can't do it. So as soon as I get off here, I will go immediately and timestamp everybody. So I'll put your name or your handle and your timestamp next to it. It'll be the first pinned comment underneath the live once I'm off. Give me like 5-10 minutes after I get off here to get it completed. And just go to find your name and then click the timestamp, okay? Thanks, Another Foolish Mortal. Oh my gosh, you guys, I said 2 like 5 ago. Hold on. Okay, Nancy must be Brenda, so nobody else pay. Because Brenda said she was going to PayPal and she's not in here, but Nancy came up, so. Hold on. I'm waiting for just because. That's okay. $9.99 is just perfectly fine just because. Go ahead, Inspired Faith, but you're the last one. I'm not taking anybody else, okay? I'm going to have to go get a drink and stuff. Okay. So we're all closed up. So if you're new here and you come in, first, make sure we're live in a corner. Second, most important thing, go to the live feed where people are typing and saying stuff. If you see red X's in that live feed, that means I'm not taking any more readings. So please do not send money, okay? Come back next Thursday at noon Central Standard Time in the U.S. I do this every Thursday at noon Central Standard Time. That's St. Louis time, Chicago time. Okay? All right. Thank you, Another Foolish Mortal. Thank you, Erica. Keep keeping the red X's up there for me. We're not taking more readings. We'll be back next Thursday, per usual. All right. I'm going to go check PayPal one more time, and then we're going to get it on. Okay, we're going to do, sorry. I'm so sorry. We're going to redo Jessica. We haven't even started. I keep going to do it, and it hasn't happened yet. So, for Jessica / Sagittarius. Ooh, then Manuela paid over here, too. Manuela, is that you both times, Manuela? One here and one there? Or is that 2 different Manuelas? You tell me. Okay, Inspired Faith. Just because I'm still waiting for yours. Did you pay here in the super chat, Manuela, and also pay in PayPal? Or is that 2 different Manuelas? I'm so confused. Marcela Bueno. Oh, Manuel. I'm an idiot, Manuela. No worries. You guys, I used to do that all the time. Marcella paid here and Manuela paid. 2 different people, y'all. I know that. Okay, I know. Marcella. All right, that's it. Okay, we're done. We'll be back next Thursday. Okay. All right, this is the last time I'm saying this. Oops. My bad. I messed up. We're back, though. We're back. All right. let's do it. I'm sorry, Jessica / Sagittarius. What is going to happen between Sag and Pisces? Let's see. What's going to happen between Sag and... Oh. Queen of Swords, or King of Swords, I'm sorry. 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands. Pisces. 2 of Wands. Let's hope that... This is a victory card reverse. Ace of Cups. That's new love. Knight of Wands, 2 of Swords. Wow. Here's the thing. It feels like King of Swords is the king of clarity and truth, seeing everything. Like before, you're trying to look through a shower door, but it's all fogged up. It's opaque, so you can't see what's going to happen, but then it clears. That's what the King of Swords is. I feel like you're going to find out the truth. Now, I will say this. You're going to want to know what the truth is. I don't know. You'll know when he tells you, okay? The 10 of Cups is a card of you get 2 10s, like a bad 10 and a good 10, which is like the scales. Like it could go really well. It could go really badly. It's up to you. You get a choice. Do you want to take him when you find out what you want to still have him after you find out whatever he did? Or do you not? Do you want to forgive? Because I have remember how earlier I was talking about somebody stepped in his path? I think that's what happened. Because it's like not getting a victory because there's new love here somewhere. Somebody rides towards him and or you too. And you're going to have to make a decision. Regardless, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, 2 10s. I feel you're going to find out something, whether he started seeing somebody else, he started talking to somebody else, he's interested in somebody else. You find something out. The only person that can decide whether you two are going to end up together is you. Okay. You can say, nope, I'm not putting up with your shit. I'm not putting up with you having spoken to somebody else or been interested in somebody else, and I'm out. Or you can take the apology and choose that side of the path and go forward. I think that Sagittarius will have the offer to work things out, but I think he does something stupid. I think he's distracted by somebody that steps in his path. He could have been at a bar drinking with a friend and went to walk to the bathroom, and some gorgeous woman stepped right in his path and, hi there, big boy, and distracted him, okay? Because we do have this card here. I know you'd think this would probably be you, but no, this is a knight. You're not a knight. You're either an empress or a king of wands, Sagittarius. It also kind of makes me think, and I know you don't care, but I always have to tell you what I see anyway, there could be a possibility in love for you. It's like if you throw him out and, or like sometimes when some moment when you're not talking, which could be right now, when he's doing all this, which could be right now, because they don't tell me it's 7:42 and 32 seconds on February the 17th, Pisces is talking to some other woman. I wish it, well, I don't think I wanted to know that. I don't think I would want to know that. But I will say this. The loss is that he's distracted. The loss is that this other possibility that comes to him in his life distracts him from you. That's the loss. 6 of Wands in reverse. You finding out is clarity. You having the choice to move forward with him is a choice. You deciding not to because it's too much of a burden weighing on your shoulders. Because I know for a lot of us, and again, you get to make decision, whatever decision you want to make. It's your life, okay? For a lot of us, we'd be like, you were seeing me and then you disappeared and started seeing some other chick on the side and you want to come back. That weighs on a lot of people's shoulders. But you get the choice. But I feel like also there's somebody heading towards you. Somebody new. If you'll look at them, that's up to you. I always look at everybody because you never know what's there. Do you really want to miss out on something else because you're distracted by the past? Up to you. I'm going to say 50-50, and you're not going to like that answer, but it's your choice. So if your choice is, I really want to end up with Pisces no matter what they do, then the answer is yes. If you say, I would have liked to if he wouldn't have done something else, then the answer that you will have is no. But again, choices. You get to decide. He's distracted by something right now. So the answer could be yes if you decide so, and the answer could be no if you decide not to. All right. Sorry, my friend. I got to tell you how I see it. Source. Oh, there's Brenda. Okay, that's it. I went way too many. It's weird because it's like nobody's here for the first hour and a half, and then everybody shows up at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I took 3 more than I usually take. And lately I've only been doing like 12 or 13. So we'll be back next Thursday. Don't forget. Okay. TriCast, you're next. Then Lilith, Debbie, Nadasa, Fitzson, Kiki, Nancy, Marcella, Inspired Faith, Manuel, and Brenda. I can't believe I still have that many to do. And it's like 1:33. I'm usually off here by 2 o'clock. But I appreciate y'all coming in. Here we go. We're going to hit the ground running. Fast and in a hurry. It doesn't matter. Back in the day, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to be rushed if I'm at the end. It doesn't matter because you're still going to get the right answer. Just like sometimes I do personal readings and it takes me an hour and a half because it's like pulling teeth and they want to go through every source and insect of it, every little speck of every little freaking thing. Still get the right answer than somebody whose reading is so crystal clear that I'm done in 50 minutes. Same thing. Yeah. This is sometimes I have to go through like a fine tooth, like I'm picking lice out of somebody's head. And that was a horrible analogy. Because everyone's, if you want a detail like that, usually you should get a personal reading. But sometimes even on these micro readings, they come up like that because you have to know every little nuance of it. All right. All right. TriCast, you're next. Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on, y'all. This way I know. Anybody else pays, you will be waiting until next week. If you pay via PayPal, I can refund it to you, or you can wait until next week to have it done. If you pay via Snapchat or Super Chat, you'll have to wait till next week because I can't refund Super Chat. Okay? Nope, it's fine, Brenda. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I got it, Manuela. I'm just, sometimes when you and Marcella are on here, my eyesight's not that good. I have a hard time seeing in between the two of you, okay? That's my bad. I know, but I'm telling you, I got really bad eyesight. I have eyesight so bad that I was told 7 years ago I should go to Washington University and have the whatever they are back in my eyeball lasered out. So your names here in the read and the channel here when you guys are making comments are so close to each other, it's hard for me to see, but I figured it out. No worries. Okay? Hi, Sue. We'll be back next week. I'm not taking any more readings, you guys. You're welcome, Brenda. All right, let's do it. So let's go back again. Tricusp. Do we have tricusps, Erica? Don't fall asleep on me, Erica. I know you're not feeling good, but now we're so far down because so many people came in that I can't go back and find it. Hold on. Let me open up a whole other window. Hold on just a second, you guys. I got to go way back into a whole other thing to find who paid what. Because I've been on here. Hold on. All right. Where are you? There you are, TriCast. What are CJ's thoughts and feelings towards me and a relationship? I will send more money. I wasn't sure if this is 1 or 4 questions. It's 2 questions. It's $10 per question, girl. Okay? So you paid $20, so you've got paid for 2 questions. The first one, I don't see the second one. No worries. You can just go ahead and post it now, okay? What are CJ's thoughts and feelings towards me and a relationship? Oh. He doesn't want to miss an opportunity. Interesting. I think he's open to it. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Wands, Fire, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Justice, Libra. Damn, if I could only talk, life would be good. The Star card, Destiny and Wish Fulfillment. I think there's a very good. How's he feel? Very good about it. Ace of Swords, the Tower, and the 2 of Wands. Is he single? Are you guys not seeing each other? Because we got the 9 of Pentacles at the end, which is like the single person card. The fact that the 4 of Cups comes in says doesn't want to miss this. This in the upright is missing, not seeing it, not seeing you, not seeing the opportunity. In the reverse, he sees you. I see you. Okay, you may not think I do. The fact that an offer could be of or to a fire sign and Justice is really good. This is wish fulfillment. This is a new beginning. Like if you're wishing for it, it gets fulfilled. Card of Aquarius. Ace of Swords is a new beginning. Tower can be good or bad. It comes between the Ace of Swords and the 2 of Wands, which says it's got a positive inflection, which means it can change your life. He may think it may change his life, which may make him hesitate. Because some people don't want to change their life. They're perfectly happy. But the decision of going down a new path, I think it's a very good possibility with all these cards. Really. Really. Okay, let me go back and see if you're saying anything. He's a Sag. That makes sense. Do you have a second question? You can ask another question. Try. Listen, I got so many people to do readings, Manuela. You are way down on the list. Don't worry about it. We're going to be here for a hot minute. Unless I hurry it up. Thank you. What do I need to know for right now to go forward? Okay, I like that question. For Try, what does TriCast need to know right now going forward? Oh. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, happy home, happy family. Stay solid and true. The thing about 10 of Pentacles is staying solid. And I think that's anything, any relationship. People don't like people that are wish-washy, okay? People like that when they look at you, you're always the same. You're always that wonderful, solid, true, committed individual. It's very good. Ooh. Did they have a heartbreak or you have a heartbreak that made them go, ooh, do I want to try again? Did they cut somebody off? These are coming out sideways. He must have gone, or they must have gone through something. Ooh, King of Pentacles. But odds are, you can never say 100% because people can change their mind any second. They can be waylaid, like I've been talking about all damn day long, okay? But the fact the King of Pentacles is the marrying king comes out. It's like he is going back and forth. Now, some people will take that, weighing the options. And I don't mean other people. I mean pros and cons. Some people may take that badly. Well, that's bullshit. Nobody should take that badly. Just like you, if you're scared and you have feelings for somebody, you're like, oh my gosh, do I want a chance to break my heart again? You're going to be mad at them because they're, are you going to allow them to be mad at you because you're going, oh, should I or shouldn't I? That's silly. Don't do that. Just go with it. The 2 of Pentacles is roll with the flow. Ooh, things are going to change. Death card, Scorpio. Things are going to change with you guys. Oh, look, coming out of the darkness into the light and surviving it. What you should know is be you. Be solid, be true. Know that there's something that's happened in his life that has damaged and scarred him in some way. And he's had to cut people out of his life. But he's still solid and true and is probably ready to commit sometime soon, the King of Pentacles. But if you make any sudden movements, I used to say this a lot when it came to earth signs. I know he's a Sagittarius, but don't make any sudden movements or you'll scare the beast, okay? Just continue being you, because I feel like he's just going with it to see how you act. Things will change. The old way between you will die, and he'll come out of the darkness into the light, and I do believe you'll survive it. You just got to hold on a little bit longer, okay? If you believe he's worth it, usually I don't tell anybody to hold on and wait for anybody. I say, are you kidding me? If you got to wait, get the hell out of there. But this looks good. It looks good, okay? He said he emotionally detaches. Yep, that's what I saw, and I took it that he does it with me. Usually people only emotionally detach if they know they can get hurt. And the only way they know they can get hurt is if they care. And the only reason that means they're interested. If you were just a one-night stand or somebody that he was not interested enough that he would care whether you got attached or not, then we wouldn't have this discussion. You're a Virgo. Yay. So you told him perhaps I should detach. Just continue being you. Okay? Either he'll, take it and run with it or not. I think he will. Will I become the owner of the house I'm living in right now? I'm so confused. Who's next? Thank you, Try. Oh, Lilith. Lilith paid for 2 more. Then Deb, Nadasa, Fitzson, Kiki, Nancy, Marcella, Inspired Faith, Manuel, and Brenda. You're welcome, Try. So did you not put it in there before, girl? Or did you just pay it? Let me go look back and look. Hold on. Because I'm confused. Okay, so I've already got 2 questions. Did you pay? I'm not taking any more. Oh, my God. Jessica. I'm not taking any more questions. I am like way beyond my capacity. I'm going to fit this one in. I said before, if you pay again, it won't happen until next week. I really mean it this time. I am so beyond my capacity today that I don't know when I'm going to finish. So do not send me any more money. I love y'all. How often do you hear somebody say, don't send me any more money. Please wait until next week. How many times? Nobody ever says that. Okay, I'm going back trying to find Lilith because over here she put, you want to change your first question. Okay, so the first question is, I love you, Jessica. You know I do. Will I become the owner of the house I am living in right now? Is that the offer? That's a couple questions, but let's just pull it. Oh, well, look at these 2 you got. The 9 of Pentacles would say yes, but then you have death. So let's see what comes after that. Oh, not having your heart broken. So if you pull these up and look at them, this is money bags, having the money. This is something is changing, but you won't get your heart broken. Odds are it'll be yes, but let's continue, Lilith, okay? Let's continue. Okay. Again, please. The Fool came out in reverse, though. Again. The Hierophant. The 9 of Cups. The Moon. It's weird because it's almost like something else happens and you don't think you're going to get it, but then it does happen. Ooh, I don't know, girl. Man, it's close. I just love questions like this, and it's like a hair's breadth from yes or no, because sometimes you're just not supposed to know. But I'll say this. It's like you have the money to do it, but the possibility dies. but doesn't die all the way because your heart's not broken. But your new beginning is delayed, the Fool in reverse. And then the Hierophant, that would to me be the institution. That could be the bank or whatever. And then the wish fulfillment card. And then you get, it's all twisted up together like I almost said the F word, a pretzel. Like when I bought this house, we said, okay, let's sign a contract. We got in the car to drive back to sign the contract. And she called us when we were 3 blocks down the road and said, nope, sorry, contract already on the house. You're out of luck. And we're like, oh, man. But I said, well, I guess it wasn't supposed to happen then because that's who I am. And then like 4 days later, we got a phone call. And they said, oh, they couldn't get the financing. You want the house still? And we said, yeah. I think it's something like that. It feels like you have the money. Your life's going to change. It's going to be your house. Although there are people around it looking at it and stuff because the heartbreak card here in reverse. You think you're going to get it. But just in time, somebody else steps up and decides to put a contract or something on it. And then you think, okay, I lost it. But then you get stressed. But then your wish, it's a chaos. But we do end with the 5 of Cups, which almost, I can't tell you 100% yes or no. It's a twisted up freaking pretzel. It just is. Let's pull this one. Hold on, Lilith. Nope, that's too many. 1. I'm asking for 1. Flew right out of my hand. It says no need to worry. But it's going to be chaotic. I think that you will. The angel says, this is my angel cards I use for me. Yes, I know. I say don't pull your own cards, and I don't. I pull 1. That's it. Very rarely. But it's going to be chaos, just like this house was. Okay? Second question. That was a lot. I feel like I'm in pain today. This week is so painful to my brain and what's going on in the universe. It's just crazy. So what's the other one? Do you want to, because you wanted, the first one I think you sent was about your nephew. The second one you sent, you said you wanted to cancel the first one for the one I just answered. The first one you sent was Harry, my nephew. The second one, this is where it gets really confusing, okay? The second one you sent is Aries sister in love or obsessed with Pisces still. Is that the one you want me to answer, Lilith? Shoot, I hit the wrong one. Hold on. Is that the one that you want me to answer? Oh, no, it's not kind to me. It's my brain hurting. It's me being, kind of manic because of Pluto and Mars and all that. I'm assuming that's the one you want me to answer, and I'm going to answer it unless you tell me otherwise. Okay? For Lilith? Yes, okay. Well, it says, okay, I'm assuming that's right. Please let it be right, because that's the thing about, yes, okay. That's the thing about the delay that blows, you got to wait. So let's do it for Lilith. Lilith, is Aries' sister in love or obsessed with Pisces still? Is Aries' sister obsessed or in love with Pisces still? Okay. Oh, we get the 5 of Wands or Pentacles in reverse. And Death in reverse, the answer is no. Hallelujah. Praise the universe. Okay. No, I think she's fine on her own now. The fact that you get Death and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, the 6 of Cups in reverse. I'd say no. Yeah, the Tower. It's broken. Nope. I mean, sometimes people are just jealous of what other people's lives are. But I don't think so. I think she's either moving on or attempting to move on. She may have met somebody. She may be in the process of meeting somebody. Something new may have just started. I'm going to say no. I mean, yeah. Look. Tower and the 6 of Cups in reverse. I feel like she's trying to grow her own life finally, or she's starting to. All I really needed was the 2 crowning cards that came out, Death and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It says the end, and it's abandoned. She's over it. Yeah, I'm going to say no. I think she was probably jealous of your life together, but she finally came to the realization that it's never going to be her life. So she decided, oh, look, I say that and I split the deck and say Eight of Cups, moving on. I was just going to say, like, she finally decides she has to continue her own journey and move on, and the freaking Eight of Cups came out. I'm going to say no. Yay. Hallelujah. Right? That's lovely. We like it. I'm going to have to take a bathroom break because I've been on here so long, you guys. Well, I haven't been here about the same time I usually are, but I got a lot more to go. You're welcome. Thanks for being patient with me. All right, Debbie, you're next. Erica has put them a long way. Debbie, Nadasa, Fitzen, Kiki, Nancy, Marcella, Inspired Faith, Manuela, Brendan, Jessica. And the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just all slammed in at the same time. So that's why there's so many. All right, I'm going to take a bathroom break first. Sorry, Debbie. I need to. Okay. My knees are killing me, y'all. Too much painting. Okay, I'm going to get up out of this chair. Ready? Be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, climbing up and down on bathtubs and step stools and ladders, and it's really jacked up my bad knees. Up next is Deb. Sorry, Deb. Sorry it took so long. My bad. Okay. Okay, Deb. Sorry. General. Debbie's questions. General need to know about life, and will I find a new job before my severance is over? General about life. I think I'm going to change cards, Deb. I just have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is good, but I'm not feeling those anymore. Let's do spellcasters. Let's do the Celtic Tarot. Yeah, haven't done those in a while. Celtic Tarot, for anybody who wants to know. Do. Let's put these, hold on. Get it together, Teresa. Get it together. You're just weak from days of painting and doing physical labor, and you're out of shape. It's true, all right? Okay. General for oh, yeah, that goes better. Yeah, my friend. Okay. Hi, Pamela. All right. Thank you. General need to know about life. Ooh, there's a conflict coming. 5 of Wands. Okay. You don't live in Arkansas or anything like that, do you? The Chariot. Victory after the battle. Yin and Yang. Card of Cancer. Victory after, like there's a conflict and then the victory. It may already be going on, or maybe going to go on. Take the tenses how they fall out. Don't ask. Four of Swords, just rest and let it happen. Don't get involved. Does that make sense? The Sun, best card in the deck of tarot, is happiness. Whatever conflict that is happening or that will be happening, there will be victory. Don't get involved in it. Just stay out. Just rest. Just stay at home. Don't take the phone calls. Don't get involved. Don't get whipped up into it. Again, we're talking about Pluto and Mars being really right now. And then you'll get happiness from not getting involved. Knight of Swords in reverse. Don't take any action. It's in reverse. Ooh. This makes you manifest what's supposed to happen. The Great Magician. Yeah, look again with the Three of Swords in reverse. That's twice. Because this fell out like this before I even set the other cards down. When I was setting them down to get these out, it's like, oh man. In some way, shape, or form, somebody's trying to drag you into a situation and stab you in the back or cheat you out of something or cheat somebody you know out of something. Something is happening. Stay out of it. Because with everything aligned in the universe, somebody got an earache. Good Lord. That was like a stabbing pain in my ear hole. Ooh. With everything that's going on planetarily right now, I was talking earlier, it's like Mars is the Dark Lord and not Mars, Pluto is the Dark Lord and Mars is the god of chaos, and they're going to all be stirred up. Don't get in it. The best thing to do is stay out of it, and everything will pass and it'll all settle down and you'll win because you didn't get involved. Does that make sense? Texas, the conflict happened. I got laid off. Yes, I had been resting the past couple of days since I found out. Oh, wow, will do. Okay. So now it's like I see razorback hogs in my head. So maybe something about Arkansas. I don't think that's close to Texas. No, there's Oklahoma, right? And then Arkansas. I can't remember how it goes. Something about Arkansas. All right, sorry, I digress. Second question is, will I find a new job before the severance pay is over? Arkansas is next door. Man, it tells you how educated I am. Something about Arkansas for you. Man, my left ear, y'all. Okay, it's not even a ringing. It's like a sharp pain. So pay attention to your left ear. Hopefully you're not getting like an ear infection or something, but something like that. Eight of Swords. You're held up right now from it happening. Ooh, Seven of Cauldrons. That is offers. One really good offer. Queen of Swords, Judgment. Six of Wands. That is not a win in reverse. Gaining the upper ground, Seven of Wands. Chariot again. I don't know if that's movement. How close are you to Arkansas? That's, again, victory. It's like you're going to get a couple different offers. The Moon in reverse and the Five of Cups and then the Page of Shields. It's like you're going to get a couple different offers, okay? You're probably going to go to take the first offer and it doesn't pan out. They end up offering it to... It's weird. It's like... You go for a second interview, you think you're going to get the job, and it goes to somebody else. So you don't win that. But then you come right back with gaining the upper grounds, being brave and continuing on, and then getting your victory. It's like the second possibility is the one that you get and you win. Chariot and the Seven of Wands. The Moon is like all's revealed, why it all happened that way. Sometimes in my life, I've been out looking for a job and I took a job, but I was hoping another job would come through and they never called. So I took this other job. And then two other people called and offered me a job after I took the other job. And comes to find out it was way better to have the one I took than the one that I was hoping for. Kind of like that. So the the end and the loss of the original job, but then the offer of the job you're supposed to be in? The answer is yes. I don't know how long but you bet, yeah, only yes if you're working for it. I mean, I can say yes, but if you're not sending out resumes, how the hell are you going to get a new job? You know what I'm saying, right? I'm going to say yes. Kind of like anytime I do a reading and I'm like, yes, but you know, soulmate's not going to show up on your front step and knock on your door. So you got to make a concerted effort. I'm sure you are. That's your reading. That's your reading. A lot of times I have people ask a question and then they're like, I'm like, oh, it looks like 2 or 3. But wait, have you put out any resumes? Like, oh, no, not yet. Well, okay, got to put the resume out. Okay, good. Nadasa's next. What does Spirit want me to know right now for Nadasa? We're going to save Fitsoon for last. Okay. Because I don't know if they pay the extra money. Ooh. Why do I keep getting 6 of Wands in reverse? That is losing something. The universe wants you to know you're going to lose something. Sometimes it's good to lose something. Or someone. 7 of Wands. 2 of Swords. 4 of Swords. What is with the swords today? Oh, Justice. I know that people don't ever want to believe me when I say this, but we lose people in places and things because we need to. That is Merlin. That's the Hermit card, Virgo, again. The Druid. That is the Hierophant. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. Again, I feel like this is happening for so many people this week and last week. So many readings I've done, and I know it's because, again, Mars conjunct Pluto and blah, 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 okay? But it's like you have to lose something in order to get what you really need. That could be a person, could be a place, could be a job, or some kind of loss that brings you to realizing that you need to go a different way and that you'll have a win and you'll get your justice. It's like you see something in a different way. Okay? It's like, let's say, as an example, you're dating somebody that's really hot but is shallow and doesn't give 2 poos about, anything. They're great. They're a great prize. They're sexy. They're hot and all that stuff, but they have no substance. So you have to lose that in order to find the person with the substance. That's just an example of many examples I can give you. Because the Druid in this deck comes after the loss. It's like loss, losing, then gaining the upper ground because you made the right decision after the loss, and then you get your justice, and then you come out of the darkness and see the light. And then commitment, and then judgment, and moving on. It feels like so many times people lose things, and I get it. It can be like lose a job, lose a lover, lose a house, lose a dog. And it's sad. But I'm telling you, losses happen for a reason. They do. That's your reading, my friend. Okay, up next is Kiki. Kiki. We're going to say Fitsoon for in. I don't think they sent me any more money. They came very close to $10. I may go ahead and do it. I shouldn't, but I probably will. You're welcome, Nadasa. Listen, some of the best things in my life came out of losses. I give you a laundry list of me losing a job. I've only ever been fired once in my life, and it was after I told somebody I was pregnant. I've only been fired one time. I've lost a job because of cutbacks because they sold half the company. I'm a good worker, always have been. But I knew in that moment that I wasn't supposed to be there anymore, and that's why I left. That's why I was either let go of or lost my job. I almost started singing It's Me. Okay. For Kiki, what does Kiki's question? Oh, what does Source want me to know for Kiki? What does Source want me to know? I see you somewhere tropical all of a sudden, Kiki. And I split the deck and the Ace of Cups came. I know you have a Sagittarius, but, or not a Sagittarius. You know what I mean. I see you somewhere tropical with like tropical flowers and like a tropical flower in your hair. And there's like, it's like you're underneath, I don't want to say a cabana. It's like a building, like you're in Mexico or something like that. Because the building is like stucco or whatever. What's the style there? But it's got big open doorways, you know, they're open. So the parrots are calling and you have a flower in your hair and there's flowers all around you. Interesting. That was clear as day. Someplace that doesn't have to be Mexico, but someplace that looks like that. Oh, look, the Knight of Swords being activated. 2 wands. Strength. Card of Leo. And rebirth. The Death card and rebirth. Ooh, the Shadow. That is the devil here. Could be a Cappy or a fire sign coming, or a Capricorn with fire in them. The Queen of Pentacles. The Offer. The Mother of the deck of tarot. Multiplication. Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the 1111 card. Oh, this is good. Yeah, it's good. I feel like you're being activated towards someplace. It may not necessarily be that Sagittarius. The 2 of Wands is 2 paths. The 8 of Strength is Leo, also a strong bond. Rebirth is Scorpio, and this one, it's a babe. Look at that. It feels very much, I mean, don't take that sigh as bad. It's a good sigh. I feel like you're getting on the river and going off into the future in a warm place, if that makes any sense. The Devil, the Shadow, in this particular deck, I feel it's something you can't see. You see, usually the devil sits on the pedestal, not here. Devil's not always bad. The devil's also Capricorn and lusty. But there's somebody like coming that you don't see yet that will bring happiness. I know you don't care because you like the other person, but the Queen of Shields, considering not only, I'm going to say this, and you're probably not going to agree with me, but not only an offer, but a reproduction and multiplying. And the Ace of Swords is a new beginning, and the 1111 card. Hey, NMOA, thank you. Okay. I hope... I'm still on Kiki. Nancy, if that's you, you are next, my friend. Yeah, you're after Kiki. So Kiki, I feel like there's this one person you like, but I almost feel like there's somebody else almost more empowered. Does that make sense? More empowered than the existing person. They're both good matches, but more empowered. I don't know. I can't quit saying it. You know what I'm saying? Hey now, I want to multiply. That's your reading. Interesting, yes? It's your reading, Kiki. Nancy, you're next, friend. Yeah, 3 questions. I'm going to go back and get them. Let me shuffle really good. Look, I split the deck, Kiki, and the Ace of Cups. Did I get this before for you? Did I get that earlier at the beginning? I don't know why. It's interesting, yes? Okay, thanks, Kiki. That was an interesting spread for you. Let me go back to PayPal and log in, Nancy, okay? Nancy has 3 questions. Let me click in, my friend. Let me put a drink in my mouth. And some chapstick on my list. On my list. On my lips. For Nancy, number 1, how does the aqua feel for me? Number 2, really keep in touch after he relocates. Number 3, what does the next 3 months have in store for me at my job? Oh, those are good questions. Let's do it. And again, I'm not feeling this deck. You know who's calling my name that I haven't used in a majillion years? This one. You know how long? Because I've almost worn them out. I don't remember the last time I used this deck of cards. This is the Radiant Weiss Spirit deck. And I haven't used it in, I don't remember the last time I used it. Probably at least over a year. So we're going to use it. That's the one calling your name, Nancy. All right. How does the aqua feel for me? Oh, that's it. That's the one. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. Now that's like even Steven to me. That is, to me, a card of justice, a card of, interesting, because it can be a card of breadcrumbing, only giving you attention when they feel like it, but it feels more even to me. Again, please, which means trying to keep it balanced, waiting. You know how long it's been I use these? They smell like smoke. And the last time I lived in a house where people were smoking was my mother's house when she was still alive, and that was 3 years ago, almost before in September. Waiting. He'll wait for you for a while. Page of Cups in reverse. Judgment. The Magician. 8 of Wands. The Emperor, that's good. Justice in the bottom. I'm going to say this. I feel like he really wants to make an attempt to continue to talk to you and see you. Can you really say see you when they live far away? I don't know. But it feels, you got my 2 Justice cards and this Crowning card, Ending card. I feel like he's going to make a big commitment to try to make it work. He's going to wait. He isn't going to want to give his love to anybody else. Judgment's in your favor. That's how he feels. I feel like he really wants to try. I really do. That's sincere. That's not a lie. Did you say he's an Aquarius? That makes sense. Okay. An Aquarius doesn't mess around. I almost said dick around. Oh, I said it. They don't. Okay. Going to manifest and continue to move towards you and try to be the Emperor. He's going to give it his best effort. Now, I say it like that because a year from now, he could be tired of waiting. But I think he does really feel for you. He's going to try. He really is. Oh, look, I split it in Aquarius and the Emperor. Look at that. I think he does really feel for you. Aquarius doesn't mess around in feelings at all. If they like you, you know. If they don't, you know. Will he keep in touch? I think he will. But let's pull. Will he keep in touch after he relocates? I'm pretty sure he will. All the cards point to yes. All signs point to the... Look what flipped over. The Sun, best card in the deck of tarot, happiness. Yeah, the Hanged Man, which is like staying right where he is and really watching, receiving everything in every way possible. Gonna fight for it. I think he's gonna try. Now, whether that lasts forever, the Tower. I think he's gonna try. 2 Wands. But he may eventually go down a different path. King of Wands. Or maybe you go down and he's like, okay, well, she decided new love. Oh, and then leave the past behind. This is my answer. He will definitely keep in touch. I think he'll try for a hot minute. I think he will. But I think eventually, if you don't move to, if they don't move, you don't move in together, you don't decide to move, since he's moving away, obviously, I don't think he's going to move back. I think he'll try as long as he can until you join him or until one of you finds new love. Because we do have new love here. We do have the tower burning down. But that doesn't mean that he won't try for 6 months and then you decide to move out there. But both have to try and make a concerted effort. I know a couple that have been together for, oh God, I don't even know how many years, okay? And they live in 2 different states. And they both have kids that are still in school, and their exes are still, you know, they won't leave the states they live in because their exes, the kids' other parents, are there. So they just go back and forth to each house, you know, once or twice a month. And they've been doing it for years and years until the kids all grow up and are on their own. But I think here, at some point, somebody's going to get tired. And it doesn't necessarily have to be them. It could be you that gets tired because it came on this side. Usually this is the person we're pulling about, and we've been pulling about Aquarius from their point of view, not yours. So that would be, this would be their side, and this would be your side. And the Ace of Cups came up on your side. Just saying. How does the next 3 months, or what? I'm sorry. Sorry, Nancy. What does the next 3 months have in store for me at my job? Oh. Something different? A different thing to do at your job? Veering off from the path you've been on there? Something new and different. I don't know if you want, I don't know if you want to do it or not. 8 of Swords. Decision is made. For some reason you feel like the decision is unfair. Again. Oh, there may be conflict. Let's see how it turns out. You come out the Empress. Interesting, yes? I like it. So here's the thing about me, and this is what it reminds me of. Knight of Pentacles. And after you come out as the Empress, then you get something different that you wanted. You may stress and worry about it, but then you get exactly what you want, happiness. Let me put it this way. There have been times in my life where people have asked me to be a boss, and I said no, because I don't want to be a boss. I don't want to be a manager, because all that means is when they don't come to work, I have to do their job. Okay? So I would never do it. And then they would force me into doing it. I didn't want to do it. Okay? Or a different department head was not doing their job right, so I had to do mine and do theirs. And I didn't want to do it because I'm already doing enough work, but I did it. And then I liked it so much, I left the old department and did the other department. I overcame. I freaking rocked it. I ruled. Okay? And they're like, man, you did so good. Here's a raise. Want to continue doing it? That's what this feels like. Like it stresses you and weirds you out. But in the end, best card in the deck of tarot, happiness. 2 of Wands is something that's already existing, but then a different option in the already existing state. Okay? And this is you going, I don't know if I want to do it. And they're like, well, too bad. You're doing it. The decision's out of your hands. I think it's going to be great. Where are you at? Let me go back. Hold on. I wonder why you got the urge to use those cards. Definitely means that. Oh, yeah. If I get an urge to, I've done this my whole life. If the cards don't feel right in my hand when I'm doing something, when I'm getting ready to do somebody's reading, I'm like, nope, this isn't it. Got to change decks. And one of them's always going, me. Okay? Makes so much sense. I got that feeling. Okay. It looks good. It's like you rule. You rock it. And you're like, man, they're like, damn, you did good. Here's your raise or whatever. And even though it's stressful, it freaking is great. Best card in the deck of tarot. Happiness. It's not only you seeing that you can do anything, but them also saying you can do anything. Man, I like that. What you're reading, Nancy. Right? Yeah. It's a funny thing about me. Again, I'm a Gemini. I don't care what it's doing. I don't care if I'm trying to fix something around here and I can't get the screw dislodged. I'll find a way. I'm like hammer it going, I'll win. I will win. And I'll get it dislodged. Same thing. Whatever I have to do, I'm going to win at doing it. I'm going to accomplish it. That's what I mean when I mean win. It's going to happen. If it takes me all day, it's going to happen. If the door's jammed shut, I get an axe and chop the door down. That's the kind of person I am, okay? Yes. Hey, just because. Thank you. It's always a pleasure. It's you too, Nancy. Good to see you. I love the sun card too, Manuela. Oh, no. I am so way past it just because. I'm sorry. I've got like 5 extra people more than I take. But I'll be back next Thursday, okay? Usually if I say if you do it right now, that means right now. And then I said that and I waited and waited for you. I'm sorry. I know you're busy and we'll make it at home. I'll be back next Thursday. Don't forget, I'm here every Thursday between noon, that's Central Standard Time in the US of A, and usually about 2 o'clock. If you want to get a reading and prepay, you can do that. You can prepay and put it through PayPal the day before, and you're one of the first couple on the list. And I'll timestamp them, okay? I'm sorry, my friend. So sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. If I keep going like I've been doing, I'm never going to get off here. Marcella, you're next. Do we have Marcella's? Yeah, I've got like 5 more people than I usually do. So Marcella, I'm going to do now, then Inspired Faith, Manuela, Brenda, and Jessica, okay? Do we, oh wait, I have it up here. Hold on, let me, which way did Marcella, I think she paid here. Yep. What's up with my love life for Marcella? I got it, Erica. Thanks. What's up with Marcella's love life? Tell me what she needs to know. What's up? Are you getting out? I'm hoping you're getting out, y'all. Gotta get out. Gotta get out of the house, man. Although I did meet somebody who met the love for life on the internet, you know, like 11 years ago the other day. Oh, you're not going to be hung up much longer. This is the Hangman in reverse. Again, the Hangman can mean stuck sometimes. It can mean you're so in your head you can't see past it. It could be that you're waiting. But the fact that it comes out in reverse, it's like you're enlightened. You're going to see things. It's like somebody comes along, Ace of Swords, that makes you think of differently. New beginning. The fact that the Hangman comes in the very first crowning position means it's any second. Sometimes for people, when I see it, it's 6 months from now. Sometimes it's whatever. But this is very soon, right off the bat. But you got to get out of the house. Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I know it's hard. I get it. I'm 58 years old. Well, I'm not 58 yet. 57. I live in the Midwest. People don't want to associate with somebody like me. And I'm not looking for somebody to date. But if I was, it'd be hard to find somebody. But it always happens if it's supposed to. Sometimes it's not supposed to. But we have to make a concerted effort. Like I tell you guys all the time, Source is looking down going, is she trying? I think that you are, and that's why it's close. The Hanged Man. The Emperor! An offer for the Queen. Look at that. And a new beginning. It seems to happen very soon. Again. The Page of Pentacles. You know what's interesting? I was watching something the other day, and they had a bunch of men on there talking about how they can't find love and how they're lonely. And I feel we all get times like that, you know, we really do. But I think for a lot of people, they say they can't find love. They're in their late 50s and they want 30-year-olds. Maybe if we looked around at the people around us in our own age bracket and all the beautiful things that people have to offer, you could find love. I feel that that's happening for you. This is the Emperor. This is somebody who's older. Here's a first date card. Don't complain to me about being lonely if you don't give everybody a chance, okay? Does there have to be attraction? Duh. Hello. But you realize most 30-year-olds are dating 30-year-olds, right? Just saying. Again, please. I've dated younger and I've dated older. You name it, I've dated it. Look, the Devil again. A lot of earth energy around you. A lot of earth energy, Marcella. Taurus, Virgo, Cat. Look, Justice. Libra, too. Bottom of the deck's the Ten of Pentacles. I think very soon, happy home and family. And I think it's somebody who's already been married before. They may have either lost their, for some reason, I feel like they've either lost their wife. They could be divorced, but they could be divorced too. But it feels like loss. Like they're older, like their kids are grown. Like this is your form of justice. There's a lot of earth energy and Libra. So write that down. I mean, look at the cards. Hold on. I can never hold with my left hand like I do. That's how they come out, okay? Which is a new beginning with an offer that will grow with an Emperor. The first date could be quite lusty. Could be a Capricorn that wants to tie you down, and that's your justice. You may have been hung up for a while, but not much longer. And then happy home and happy family. I almost feel like the kids are older, like you spend time with their kids and their grandkids and vice versa. Does that make sense? Yeah, just go ahead and pay. You can pay like the Wednesday before just because. And then you'll be at the top of the list. And then once I get, and you'll pay, you'll have your spot. And then once I get off here, I go back in and I timestamp. I put your name. I'll put just because with your timestamp next to it. And then when you get home, it'll be the first comment pinned to the top of the live because the live will be over. It has to be over before I can timestamp it and go back and look at them all. You can just find just because in your timestamp and click it and go right to your reading, okay? That is a beautiful reading. Wait a minute. That was Marcella's reading, right? That was Marcella's reading. Didn't I say Marcella, y'all? Yeah, Marcella, what's up with my love life? That was Marcella's reading. M-A-R-C-E-L-A, Marcella. So I don't know if you're talking about that. That was Marcella's reading. But Manuela does say I have so many people around me every day, but obviously my expectations are obviously too high. That is not some. Yeah, I think that's another thing. I think a lot of times people do expect or do put their what they expect too far up high. You know, we're all just human beings, right? Nobody's perfect. Nobody. You're welcome. You're welcome, Marcella. Nobody is perfect. We can't expect anybody to be perfect. Again, I think people watch movies and TV shows and the internet. If we were perfect, we wouldn't be living on Earth, just so you know. And people put stuff on the internet that makes people expect everybody to be perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I think to me, humanity and human beings are more beautiful because of their flaws. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I sure do. I sure do. Okay. Thanks, Erica. All right. Up next is Inspired Faith, Manuela, Brenda, and Jessica. Okay. So Inspired Faith, you're welcome, Manuela. Yeah, you definitely can't do that. Can't do your own cards. I don't believe in it. People can try, but I don't believe you can do it. Inspired Faith, your question is, New Fellas, July 22nd. Is this the one you told me about? Is not to miss out. Is he a Leo? Gosh, it's so close. Hold on. Cancer. Ooh, he's a cusper. Man, he's like on the last day of Cancer before it turns to Leo. Woo! I diggity dog. Let's find out. Let's find out, Inspired Faith. So his birthday is July the 22nd. Is this the one you told me about? It not to miss out. Let's find out. Is this the one for Inspired Faith? Ooh, he's a cusper. He's got both things, Leo and Cancer. That can be good, can be bad, but let's find out. Ace of Pentacles, I'm not saying anything. Again. Ooh, the King of Swords in reverse. What's your sign again, Inspired Faith? Are you an air sign? And then you get the Magician. Is this a person that you manifested in? I think so, but let's continue. Judgment. Ooh, Seven of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Temperance, Sagittarius, divinely guided. It very well could be. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I think he probably is. Again, nothing is 100%. But what's interesting about this is your crowning card is, here's the offer. This is always, aces are the biggest new beginnings you can get besides the Fool card. This is an offer. This is a first date card. This is planting a seed and watching it grow in a life together. Now, what's interesting is that we get this, okay? I don't know if Inspired Faith is still here. If you are an air sign, this person could turn you upside down. Maybe you can't see it clearly. But if you've been manifesting, this is what this person is who you manifested in. The Magician and Judgment. Judgment in your favor. But what's interesting is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. The Seven of Wands in reverse, followed by Temperance, divine intervention, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, I want to say you can't win, but not in a bad way. It's like you can't put one over on this person. They're very strong and confident. You can't overtake them. You can't outsmart them. You can't out whatever them, which is a really good thing for you, especially if you're an air sign. I don't know if you are or not, or Virgo. This is divinely guided, Sagittarius. You move forward in great luck and fortune, but you have to pick it, Gemini, this new love. The answer is yes. You begin with an ace and you end with an ace. The answer is yes to me, dear friend. Yeah, the answer is, I believe, yes. Two aces, Judgment, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the freaking Temperance card. But you're not going to be able to just run over them. And I'm not saying that you're that kind of person, but very strong. We have the King of Air here, so you could be an air sign, I don't remember. Y'all know I don't remember things. Which is exactly the kind of person somebody like that would need, because you got very strong characteristics in their life. They need somebody strong and confident like them. I'm going to say yes. Very good possibility. Nothing is 100%, but it's a very good possibility. That is your reading, Inspired Faith. Manuela, you're next. Then Brenda and Jessica. Hi, I'm good. Is that Odelia? I'm good. How are you? Hello. Let me go back and find. We're not doing any more readings. If you ever come in and you see red X's up, that means we're closed down for readings, okay? We'll be back next Thursday at noon Central Standard Time in the US of A. Manuela, here we go. Hi, Teresa. I wanted to know if my daughter gets a job at the place where I work soon. Much love, Manuela. Ooh, that was weird. Let's find out. For Manuela. Will Manuela's daughter get a job at the place where Manuela works soon? Oh. This is the waiting card. So not quite yet. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse, Virgo in reverse. Oh, there's the offer. Yes, but not like tomorrow or something. Because if you remember, the question says soon, okay? It's not soon. She got to wait. This is the waiting card. She doesn't know yet, or she won't know for a hot minute, and then the offer. So probably around three days. The third week, the third of a month, not 3 months, it'll be before that. Wish fulfillment. King of Swords, clarity, knowing that she got it. Yeah, it all comes out. The High Priestess in reverse. Oh my God, the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. Happiness and the growth of money. Look, the Queen of Money. Yes, but not soon. It depends on what you consider soon, Manuela. Maybe you, what day is today? Today's Thursday. Maybe you think tomorrow is soon. It's coming. She's got to wait a little bit longer. The two wands is the path. Oh, I thought it was the 3 wands. That's okay. I still feel like she has to wait a little bit longer. I feel 3, not 2. So 2 to 3, I guess we'll say. And then the offer. This is the offer. The offer and the wish fulfillment. Yes. I don't know if I want to say soon, but she will get it. She will get it. That is your reading, my friend. Brenda, you are up, and then Jessica. Thank you. Happy Valentine's to you, Odelia. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Thank you so much. I painted all day, but I had a good day. I hope you did too, my friend. Kisses, kisses, Manuela. It would be a job for April? Okay, then that makes sense, right? Fitsoon, you are like, I think, was it Manuela that said you're 0.76 cents off? Because you paid more? Oh. I thought Manuela said that it was like, she pays in euros, and it's 11 euros for her to be $10 here. We skipped because we were waiting. $10 equals 9.29 euros. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. If anybody gets mad at me, no, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll check into it later, okay? What was the question? We skipped because we couldn't figure it out. Manuela lives over there, and she pays in euros. She's a constant person here that's here all the time, and she always pays 11. It would be exactly 10.76 euros. I'm going to go ahead and do it. No, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Where's it at, y'all? Hold on. Let me go back and find you. General reading. All right. You'll know next time, okay? You'll know next time. Maybe you won't come back because it makes you mad, but I'm going to do the reading, okay? For Fitsoon, general reading. Oh my gosh. The Tower in reverse. Now, this is Scorpio. The Tower in reverse means a couple things to me, and we're going to pull additional cards to find out, okay? But it usually means something may not be over, but it also can mean you're rebuilding your tower, rebuilding your home, your life, your whatever, which is good. If you've had something that burned to the ground, it's like the rebuilding. Oh my God, the Six of Swords. This is a more tranquil time ahead, sailing on to better times, smoother sailing, sun shining and all that, maybe moving. King of Wands. This is a card of fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could involve one of those, or you could be them. This is also becoming the leader of your own destiny. Like, you may have plans to do this in the future, and it happens. Again. Oh my God, again, a moving card. I got 3 moving cards, my friend. This one, there's 78, if you know, I don't know. Some people know about tarot, some people don't. There's 78 cards in the deck of tarot. There's only 3 I take for moving. It could be moving forward, but it's this one, and the 8 of Wands. The Chariot card, a card of Cancer. It's also the card of Yin and Yang. It makes me feel like there was something that happened around you, or is happening around you, where you didn't get what you want, or you didn't win, but now you finally get to move forward into better times and into a win, because the Chariot is victory after a long battle, having gone through a lot of stuff, and rebuilding your life, possibly with a Cancer or fire sign. We love fire signs. They're the leaders. Again, yeah, the decision is made. You get to move forward into this life. Oh my God. This is my Even Steven card. When next to these cards, this is everything finally balancing out for you. Like before, it wasn't even, Okay, like, if you look like a scale and sometimes everybody's getting everything and other people aren't, that's what it feels like. But now the scale balances. Money too. Money coming that you're supposed to have already gotten. You know what I mean? Like somebody owes you money, whether it's the government, a person, somebody owes you money and it's finally coming again. Oh, the wait's over. 3 of Wands in reverse. Oh, the lovers, Gemini. Woo, celebration for the lovers coming together and or Gemini. Look. I know that everybody dreads the Pluto and Aquarius thing. But anytime there's some kind of placement that rocks everybody's world, it's a good thing. It may hurt when it's happening, but it throws all of us and shakes us up and throws us out there so we get to where we're supposed to be. It makes things crash and burn because they need to crash and burn. This looks really good. I don't know if you're a leader, but it does really talk about a leader person coming into your life. And I don't mean that they're here to lead you wherever you're supposed to go. I mean somebody that's strong. Does any of this make sense? Let me go back. I'm no worries. I hope it makes sense. Hold on, let me go down. Erica, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation, Erica. You're so sweet. It doesn't matter. We did it anyway. We're all good. I will research it afterwards. That's my bad. I should know, okay? I guess I'm always used to it doesn't happen very often, but I thank you. I hope that this is your reading. I hope it helps. Okay? It just feels like whatever it was that fell down, it's like moving on from it and getting your victory finally that you were supposed to get, this deserving thing that you're supposed to get that you've been waiting for a long time. And I'm telling you, there's like some kind of money somewhere that somebody owes you that's coming in. Okay? I hope that makes sense. That is your reading, my friend. Thank you very much. I love it when I get the Tower in reverse. I really do. It's like, because all of us go through times in our life where something goes wrong or it didn't turn out the way it's supposed to or we wanted it to. But then when it comes back around, it's really good and it's very sweet. That's your reading, my friend, okay? All right. Lastly is the last one for Jessica. I appreciate y'all waiting. I know it's been a long day, y'all. Okay, I know it has been, but I appreciate you putting up with the wait. We'll be back next Thursday, okay? At noon Central Standard Time. This last one is for Jessica. Well, for Sagittarius. What did Pisces do or what way led him? Let's find out. What did Jessica? What did Pisces do or what way led him? Sorry, I know I got a stink face on, but it's like, why do I see horses in my head? Five of Cups. Loss led him? The World card in reverse. Man. The Five of Wands. Conflict. Have you ever seen somebody, like a child, act out because they don't get what they want? It's 2 5s. Definitely something's changed. Look up the number 5 in numerology and see what it means. It means changes. 5 of Cups is loss and sadness. 5 of Wands is conflict. And then in between those, we got the World in reverse, which speaks of not moving forward. Something happened in his life. She may know, she may not know, probably doesn't know. Nobody probably knows. A Pisces that's going through something is like a glassy surface on the outside, but like a rolling vortex of emotion on the inside. There's some kind of loss, some kind of sadness, some kind of conflict, or I feel like it's, let me give you an example, okay? There was a point in my life where somebody I loved very dearly died. Very dearly. It was a shock. I felt like throwing up every day. It shocked me into doing something I would never have done when I was thinking sanely. It was such a... One of my best friends died unexpectedly. And I didn't find out until the day of the funeral. It's like 7 o'clock that morning. What's weird is like 6 months before that, I texted her and I said, it's really weird. I had a dream last night. I was walking up your driveway. You were sitting in the garage and I heard a meow and I looked down because I get a lot of stuff in dreams. And it was a kitten. I picked it up and it was all lumpy. And I walked up and I said, I think this is yours. And I handed it to her. Well, she was sick with cancer. Didn't tell anybody because didn't want to worry anybody. Didn't tell anybody except for her family, of course, that she was ill. And she never answered that text message. And 6 months later, I got a phone call like 7 o'clock the morning of her funeral to tell me that she passed away. She wouldn't answer my texts. It wasn't that she was mad. It was that she didn't want anybody to worry about her. And I felt like screaming and vomiting at the same time. She was one of my best friends in my life. And when you are completely sad about something, whether it's a loss of a job, a loss of a person, a loss of your self-respect, there are so many factors that it could be. Maybe you're just lost emotionally on the inside. You can do stupid things that you would never do if you were in your right mind. This is what it feels like. Even it's some kind of loss and grief that has made him lose his track and he's conflicted. Sometimes it's self-respect, self-esteem, sense of self. It could be anything, okay? So he's not moving forward in his life. Everything's coming out in reverse. And you're talking about a Pisces, the most heaviest feeling individual in the universe when it comes to zodiacs. Deeply emotional, but don't want anybody to know their emotional state. Okay, missed opportunity to walk past whatever it is that got in front of them. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, off track from a true partnership. Oh, he will come back around. He's wrestling with it right now. There's something that has happened. I can't tell you what it is. Like I said, somebody could have died. He could have lost a friendship. He could have lost his self-respect. He could have lost a job. He could have lost anything. There's some kind of sense of loss of something that has thrown him off of who he really is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? And sometimes when we're so deep inside our own head, it may not seem nothing to anybody else, but to ourselves, it can seem horrible. Like, how are we ever going to get out of this? How am I going to come out from under the water and gain control of myself again? We can do stupid shit that we would never do if we were in our right mind. And nobody can control that but him. We are in control of our own destinies. And sometimes out of nowhere, the universe punches us right in the gut. And man, it's tough to come back from sometimes. So sometimes we have to choose to wait, be a friend, hope they find their way back. And sometimes we don't. We have to let them figure it out on their own. That's your reading, my friend. It's sad to see something like that. I get that every once in a while. And it's tough. I feel sorry. I know even if they're off course or whatever, I don't care. The point is something has happened and it's sad. That's what I got. Okay. Again, like I said, it's a Pisces. They feel more than anybody. Maybe Cancer being the second thing, zodiac sign that feels more. There's so much more than anybody knows underneath that glassy surface when it comes to Pisces. It really does. It really is. So, just we'll have to wait and see. Be there if you choose to be. Okay. That's kind of sad, but thank you very much for bearing with me, guys. It's been a crazy day. Okay. You're welcome, Fitzon. Thank you so much. No, sorry for we'll get it all figured out. No worries. Okay. Sometimes it just, there's so much going on. I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? Shing, 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 right over my head. That was a good pull, though, my friend. I hope it helped. I really do. Bye, Manuela. Hi, Adelia. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I feel you're here with me a lot, especially in the last 3 months. So that always makes me happy. Most people, we all have our sadness when something like that happens. But for me, I can feel my people around me all the time. And that makes me happy again. One day, it sure does. Okay? All right, guys. Oh, shoot, Brenda. Hold on. Oh, Brenda, girl. No, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Sorry about that, my friend. Okay. Reading, are the orbs my daughter Sadie? Oh, I'm definitely doing that one. Are the orbs my daughter Sadie? Why do I want to say no? I want to say no before I even, for those of you who don't know, I do talk to people that have passed on. And I don't do it. I'm going to rephrase that because I don't believe every time somebody comes in or somebody passes on actually shows up. But I do go on missing person cases and all kinds of stuff. But for some reason, right off the bat, I want to say no. But how long has she been gone? Look, the cards don't even want to shuffle. Four of Pentacles. Judgment. Oh, that's a reunion card too. I don't think it's her though. Not yet. Not yet. She been gone more than 3 months? The Hierophant. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Swords in reverse. The Fool. Not yet. Here's the thing about orbs. They can be anything and anybody. Usually if their orbs are not anything bad, they could be other ancestors gathering around you at this time before she comes in. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. There's a killer dog down there. I don't think it's her. Not yet. It may be her ancestors, fellow family members that have passed on around her, clearing the way, showing her the way eventually. That's what it feels more like than anything. You just got to hold on a little bit longer because the reunion is coming. I'd say, have you been going to church? Have you been going to church? Weird. Because the Hierophant is the institution usually. Eight of Pentacles. This can sound weird, but you may see her in an old building first. Does that make sense to you? An old building or passing by an old building close to work? I know that sounds crazy. Just write it down. Trust me when I tell you. That's when she comes back in. That's when she decides to come back in. And you'll know it's her because you'll feel it or it'll smell like her. Trust me. Okay. Fire sign. This is either you're a fire sign or she's very fiery. One of the two. I want to sing Witchy Woman for some reason and I don't know why, but let me see what you're saying. 5 months. Okay, so it's close. A video chat with friend caught it. Okay, 5 months. Sure, yes, thank you. Not church person. I know, but I said church because a Hierophant is usually a holy figure. On the card of an institution, the institution of the church. But I feel like you're going to be, I don't know, maybe you live in a very old house or something. I feel like you're next to or walking by or around a really old building when you connect with her. It may even be close to work or where you used to work. You're witchy. Well, there's the black. There you are. There's the black cat. Look at that. You're Sagittarius. Yeah. And she's Gemini. Okay. A lot of times, when how old was she? When the younger ones cross over, it's like all the ancestors gather around, and a lot of times I feel like those are the orbs. They're like not only welcoming her, but clearing her way, like completely around her all the time, showing her the way. And it usually takes at least 3 months, but sometime after 3 months for her to really show up where you definitely know. You don't have to ask, okay? 39. Okay, so like her grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever, all gathering around her, leading her around, leading her way, showing her the way. When they cross over, they have to go over there for like a 3-month period to learn everything, and they're always surrounded by all their people. And when they come back in for the first time, they're surrounded by all their people. So they're probably making the pathway for it. Does that make sense? You're near an old building. I can't get past that. Okay. Again, maybe you live in a really old one. Maybe you frequent some place that's really old. Maybe you go to places that are really old, and that's where you connect. But I don't think it was her. But because of this, and this is your crowning card, it's like, hold on just a little bit longer. Any minute now, but not then. They're making the way for her. I love that because she's not alone. She's with all of her people. That's your reading, Brenda. Sorry about your loss, my friend. But trust me, she goes over, she learns everything. All of her people are around her. She comes back, they're all around her. And then you're going to, once she makes that first initial leap, when you don't even have to ask if it's her because you know it's her, you're going to feel her all around all the time. Not every second of the day, but I feel my parents and everybody around me like weekly. So you're welcome. That's your reading. Sorry, I almost skipped you. That's your reading, Brenda. So I love when I get the witchiest of all the queens is the Queen of Wands. And for some reason, maybe you're supposed to get a black cat too if you don't already have one. I don't know. Comes into my head for a reason. That's your reason. Okay, you're reading. Thank you. Thanks, Brenda. Love and light, guys. I'm going to hop off here. I have got to get all these timestamps, and I'll be back next Thursday. I know it was chaotic today. I kind of like it. It's just that your girl's so tired from painting everything in the house. I'll let you guys go. Don't forget, I'll be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. for the weekend. What's up? Okay? Yay. And I'll see you then. Take care.